we are going to get it going.
I mean, bowling something like this where it's just that hard and you can basically survive mentally, physically, emotionally. It's awesome.
That's that high flush pocket strike, and that's going to do it.
They came back in the end and were able to finish the job. That shows why that they're a nationally ranked program.
Got into this championship match and now are just absolutely putting on a show.
This tournament live stream is a special presentation of Bowling with the Faf.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sparetime Entertainment, Owatonna, Minnesota, for Al and Briley's Golf and Bowl 2025 Invitational. The golfers are off the course. About half of them are making it a doubleheader and bowling tonight. The other half you'll see tomorrow morning. They're, of course, warming up for a little bit right now before they start their Saturday squad. And we will take a look at some Baker competition as the format is all Baker today, 12 games of it. Brock says he is first, and that makes sense because he got a little preview from Zach Ludemer, who is with us today, TikToking on the ZBL Bowling channel. So if you're looking for a different vantage point, you can check him out there. He also does some great live streams on all the places, right?
Pretty much everywhere. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook now, TikTok, trying to hit everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic job. He does ball reviews, breaking news of bowling balls. He, talks crap about people who live stream on Wednesdays.
Always, yes.
Yeah. It's, but it's fantastic stuff. Give him a like and a subscribe if you get the chance. He's awesome. And thanks for being here.
Oh, absolutely. No, this worked out well. This is the town I'm living in right now. So This is a bowling alley I drill out of. We have our pro shop in this center. This is where I practice, bowl league, everything. So it worked out perfectly.
That's great. And he's familiar with, how the conditions, how the oil moves around on these lanes. So we'll get to that in just a second. We've got a lot to cover here before we get started. So let's kind of get into it. First of all, the format, as I said, it's a Baker format. All bowling is scratch. And although when you think Baker system, you usually think 5-person teams. Everybody bowls, 2 frames. This is a little different since there are 4 on a team. So, like I said, 12 Baker games. What'll happen is these teams will move 1 lane to the right after each game. The bowler in the first position bowls the 1st, 5th, and 9th frame. In the second position, they bowl the 2nd, 6th, and 10th frame. The third bowler bowls the 3rd and 7th. The fourth bowler bowls the 4th and 9th. If you can remember all that, you have a better memory than I do.
Yeah. This usually something we've seen in Minnesota a few times is 3-person Baker tournaments.
Yeah.
Where you bowl 3 frames, and then in the final frame you pick and choose whoever you want. So you usually pick whoever's got the best look to bowl the 9th and the 10th.
Sure.
A little bit of strategy. 5-person, of course, we've all seen. Everyone bowls 2 frames no matter what.
Yeah.
4-person is different. Very, very odd. One of the first times, it's not the first time I've personally seen it. Mm-hmm. But it works out well for this tournament.
Yeah. He's got a lot of entries, a lot of excitement here leading up to it. This is what they're competing on. The 2024 PBA Roth 42-foot pattern. And Zach, you had some input in kind of getting this down on the lanes.
Yeah, I did. So Al Houston, who's the general manager here at on the bowling side at Sparetime, wanted somebody who's not in the field to pick the pattern so that there was no bias, no issues. So he came to me, had a few stipulations. He wanted longer, he wanted a little more volume, and he wanted like a 3-to-1 to 5-to-1 ratio was his goal. Not too hard, not too soft was his idea. Because in the field, you have a lot of people who are phenomenal bowlers. We have Ryan Barnes, we have Wesley Lowe, we have AJ Chapman, Mitch Hupe. We have PBA pros here. But then we also have guys who do not bowl that much. League bowlers, some of them barely bowl league. Yeah. So we wanted something not too easy, not too hard, that kind of Goldilocks spot. Yeah. So we ended up looking around and found the PBA Roth pattern, which has a lot of volume. It's one of the higher volume patterns we could find, that isn't custom made. So it's around that 30-ish mils because this building hooks a lot. And you need more volume because 25 mils here would be like you're bowling on 19 mils somewhere else. 30 mils will feel like 25 somewhere else.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, and like you said on the TikTok stream, it seems like it's already kind of deteriorating a little, and we're only in practice.
Yeah, we had Nick Hogan, who came by, Storm staffer, who already said, my Ember was hooking too early. Ember is a brand new global ball that isn't, it's middle of the road, but he's saying that's hooking way too much, and he's already gone to the bag. So looking at it, there is a lot of hook already, and we aren't even done with practice.
Yeah.
We have 3 minutes left to practice.
That's right. So it'll be interesting to see, what they end up bowling on when it gets down to the 10th, 11th, 12th Baker games. Doesn't seem like a lot of bowling per person, but the totality of all the balls going down the lane, you're going to see some major changes out there.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of rev rate in the field. That's one of the other issues. There are guys with 500 rev rates everywhere around this place.
Sure.
So especially the lefty who's standing in front of us, there's a lot of rev rate. A lot of balls are going to be thrown. And the problem is pair-to-pair is atrocious in this building.
Oh.
Pair-to-pair is rough. So lanes 1 through 4, we call a VIP section. We can't see it right now, but there's actually a gap of lockers between lanes 1 through 4 and 5 through 18. So 1 through 4 is usually where our high school practices, and there is a lot more friction down there compared to 5 through 18. Now 5 and 6 have their own weird problems because there's AC vents near it. So the oil breaks down a little bit weirder over there. 18, 17, and 18, and end pair plays a little bit wonkier. It's all kind of all over the place.
It's like an obstacle course.
It is. This building can be tough.
Yeah.
In weird and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, sounds like it. So you've got Al Houston, the aforementioned Al Houston, on our live stream pairs here. You can see him getting up to take a shadow ball on lane 13. He's hard to miss in that pink cream of the crop Macho Man Randy Savage jersey.
I don't know where he found that.
Yeah.
He bought it off Amazon, and I don't know who made that, but it's incredible.
And with the blue shorts, it wasn't a matched set.
It was very much not.
Yeah.
This is like if you let a 6-year-old pick their outfit, is what Al looks like right now.
There you go. Jaybird says, let's go ZVL with the commentary.
Hey,
See, you got
Jaybird,
fans
what's
already.
going on? How you doing, man? A regular on our Wednesday live streams.
All right.
We have a lot of people hanging out on TikTok right now. We're around 50 right now.
Okay.
Let's see. No, neither of us will be bowling. We are back here being able to talk about every single bowler and pretend like we know what they should do, which is the best place to be in.
Neither of us gets out of here minus.
No,
I mean, we are
no.
even par.
I have not
no matter
lost
what
money.
happens.
It's great.
Yeah.
I have lost less money than everybody bowling right now, which is awesome. But yeah, this should be fun. We have a little under a minute left on most pairs.
Yeah.
And I believe, do you know what the cross is? Is it just moving one pair right every game?
It's one lane.
One
right.
lane, Cat.
Yep.
One lane
So-
right every game. And it's 12 games, Baker, total. So it'll go quick because it's one on a pair. They're not switching lanes every frame. They're staying on, say, lane 13. They will just stay on 13 for all 10 frames. And then they're going to move over to 14, so on and so on.
Yeah.
A good way to be able to hit most of the pairs in the house. Not all of them, but hit most of them.
Yeah.
And it will be interesting seeing everyone who's on 1 through 4 make their way over because they will see a lot more hook than we are right now.
Okay. So communication will be a key for those folks, at least the ones who are in those first couple frames, to let the others know, oh my gosh, that hooked, 3, 4, 5 boards more than we saw on lane 4.
Starting out the strike from Owatonna's own Joe Ethan, former tournament teammate, throwing a Zen right now, just trapping it up the puck, up to about 15 to 17.
I mean, if you're out here knowing what you know about this house, are you giving urethane a shot, or is this, is this something where you need the carry of reactive resin despite however much they might hook?
That's tough. So there was actually a sweeper here Thursday that I bowled in, and it was 41 feet, similar volume. And myself and Dawson Peterson, phenomenal college bowler. He showed up in a lot of Brunswick ball videos, actually, just threw urethane the entire time.
Okay.
Because it was very in play. Yeah. I think it would be in play on this, but I think you need the carry is the hard part. You need high scores because this tournament really favors who takes first, second, third, not who takes seventh, eighth, ninth.
Right. Yeah. And as I mentioned, the golf ended before this Saturday squad. So we do have some golf scores that I'm going to put up in a minute. But I just want to kind of get through at least, a frame from each of these guys to kind of get things warmed up.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're interested, you can't wait for the golf score, go over to the Sparetime Entertainment Facebook page, and Al has it up right now. And that's where they'll also be updating bowling scores about every 2 games or so.
There we saw Al stick on a 7-pin. For the record, I don't know if Al has picked up a bowling ball to throw on a lane in several months.
Oh, okay.
He bowled in league with us in May, and that might have been the last time he threw a ball. That's a lot of people out here with this tournament happening in August. Some of them bowl throughout the summer. We see Ryan Barnes down there. Of course, he's been bowling everything in the summer.
Sure.
But then we also see guys who might not have picked up a ball since league yet.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a little bit of everything. And this is actually my own personal league team on 13 to a certain degree.
Okay.
So hopefully they show up and don't make us look too bad.
Yeah. All 12 lanes, I should say, all 18 lanes are being used in this tournament. So you'll see the action from the 4 here, but just as a matter of numbers, we're going to miss a few groups. I know the John Cryer group with John Holmes, Nick Hogan, they are going to be outside of the range of our live pairs here, but I'll be sure to give them some crap as they, make the turn and go back to, 1 through 4.
And I believe they won the event last year, is Hogan and Cryer's group. They might have made a little team change. I think Steve Bowen was with them last year, having that lefty. But otherwise, I believe they won last year.
Let's see if we can prove you right or wrong here. Here are the past champions. And yeah, you're right. 2024 Team Holmes, the winner with Team Briley. In 2023, Team Dunham. The year before that, Team Carrow, Team Muss, and Team Brad. The other former champs. Briley had mentioned, if you can see, he was a winner in 2021 and 2023, the only 2-time champion in this event.
I bet he had to make sure he plugged that, didn't he?
He said it more than once.
I bet he did. I bet he said it many times as he was trying to give autographs out. Yeah, Briley is one of the names on this tournament. He actually runs our pro shop here in Owatonna.
Yeah.
And we have also he runs a pro shop over in Mankato with the same name. So he's from this area. He grew up in Fairbault, about 15 miles away from here. So he's very familiar with Owatonna, with the Fairbault golf course that they were competing at earlier, and all of that.
Sure. Jaybird wanted to know, is there only 12 lanes in this house? No, there are 18. 14 of them are kind of where we are on the high side. And then there's a little wall or partition, whatever you want to describe it as. Doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but it kind of blocks out the view of 1 through 4.
Yeah, actually, this building used to be 24 lanes, but they took out 6 of them after an ownership change in the mid-2010s for laser tag. So they used to be a full 24 with, I believe, with the partition yet, but now they're down to 18.
Okay.
And I am seeing already Team Barnes or Team Low, I think technically is who it is, has 279 pace going.
Okay. And they're way off to the left on lane 5, it looks like.
Yeah, and they look like the high score right now across the building. We do have a couple broken TVs, so we can't see all the scores. Our TV repairman has not been able to come into the building yet. But looking at it now, I believe no one else is really putting up a crazy number except for the Barnes and Low side.
Yeah.
Let's see, Al trying to pick up a 6-pin here, get them on pace. They're at 42 in the fourth. Not what we call a hot start.
But yeah, over on 15.
Oh, never mind.
They've got the front 7 already.
Defending champions front
and I
seven.
just black clouded.
Really nice black cloud. Well done.
Ended up with a 2-8-10.
Yep. Front 7 though, 2-8-10. Still going to be close to leading score after 1 if they can keep that going. And Al misses the 6-pin. They are going to need a lot here.
I tell you what, you were talking about Steve Bone earlier, and it looks like he's about to take down some delicious-looking tacos.
And he
I know
didn't
you
even
can't
offer
see
to
them
pay
in the
for us.
frame, but he made a good choice on the menu.
I believe that he brought his stuff here just to mock us that little bit. So thank you, Bone. Appreciate that. To mock us a little bit, having the tacos in front of us.
Jaybird says 18 lanes is crazy. I have never seen one that small outside of the ITRC in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, we have plenty of that around here. Texas Fair, there are a lot of big centers, but you'll find 8-lane centers, 4-lane centers here across Minnesota, all over the place.
In northern Minnesota, there's a 4-lane center with cubic edge string pin machines.
Really?
That's the smallest one they've installed those in is up near the Canadian border.
That's interesting.
And more recently, they installed them on a 6-lane house in Chautauqua, Wisconsin, which is probably a good 3+ hours from here, but a lot closer to where I'm from.
I don't think we've had any yet in Minnesota. Bone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's been any string yet in Minnesota. Is there?
I thought
No.
Park Tavern was like an uncertified string pin house. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So no leagues there, but there is one place.
Yeah.
Smitty, why am I not bowling? I don't golf. Come on. No, I was bowling I was going to bowl last year. Got replaced by some guy named Mitch Hoope. I don't know.
Oh.
Seemed like a nobody to me personally, but apparently he's a big deal.
Yep.
Very good choice on their part. I think he missed 5 times in qualifying.
Wow.
Is what it was. And he was bowling as many frames as he could for that team. He hard carried him a little bit to, I think, a low cash spot.
Brock says Litchfield has them.
Oh, really? Litchfield installed. Interesting.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Yeah. According to Hogland.
Brock, I'm going to let you imagine the look that Steve Bone just gave us.
It was a very excited thumbs up with a smile.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Yeah. Smitty, if you had to be replaced by someone, Mitch is a good choice. I mean, sure.
Oh, and JP says Westgate and Winona just went to strings.
Interesting. Winona is. Is that where the college bowls, I wonder?
It has been historically.
Okay.
They bowled there when I was in it, but
Yeah. I don't even know if they still have a team, honestly.
yeah,
They
they
do?
did a year or two ago.
Okay, good.
But I mean, you know, when I say when I was in it, they were still setting up pins by hand in that house.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. It was a long time ago, but maybe not that long.
There was a place near my hometown that just switched over from hand scoring this summer, and everybody was upset, which was weird. They switched to synthetics 2 years ago finally, and then they switched over to actual electronic scoring over this summer.
Wow.
It was Albany Lanes,
Okay.
which is wild.
Yeah. Dan Chambers says, hi, Zach.
Dan, what's up? Why are you not down here? He's probably at a brewery somewhere in Owatonna right now, knowing him.
Hey, that's a good choice on a hot day.
There's a few good brewers. Actually, only one brewery now. One of them closed, unfortunately. But
Okay.
Dan is a big brewery guy, tournament teammate. I'm curious if he hard carried. Dan, did you hard carry your team today? I didn't see your guys'
Dan
scores.
says tomorrow.
Tomorrow, perfect. That was beautiful. What was that? Lane 12. We just had a backdoor 1-2 strike where the 8 fell late. Left a 1-2-8 and something happened. That was awesome.
Got to catch a few breaks now and then.
To get him to 2-0.
Yeah. I'm sure if you asked Al, he would take a break like that.
They broke 100?
Yeah.
Positivity.
Dan says you better be there, Zach.
Oh, of course.
We played golf today and we had fun.
That explains everything that explains everything, Dan. Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, and we are also live on TikTok, so we have a couple guys talking over there. What's the level of competition? Is it a sport or house shot? Yeah, it is a very high level of competition just based on some of the talent. We have, I think, 5 people who have their PBA cards in the field is what I'm thinking,
least.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
And then we also have a ton of phenomenal golfers. It was a scramble tournament. I think the number 1 spot was minus 15.
Should we should we start talking golf here? I've got the scores. So these are the leaders in the clubhouse, if you will. And I don't know the exact team names, but you've got the team of John Peterson, Josh Peterson, Josh Kummerfelt, and Seth Dixon winning it with a minus 19. And I've heard this is not their first time winning that thing.
They win the golf every year.
Yeah.
But negative 19 under?
19 under.
They
And
birdie everything with an eagle?
In the scramble format. And then a tie there for second with the team of Briley and Will Matafee, Dave Langer, Eric Vermelia, along with the team of Steven Nava, Eric Schott, Dylan Hansen, and Jake Green.
Yeah, there's the top team, Team Peterson, is some phenomenal golfers. I don't know handicaps on that team, but I know they win it basically every single year on the golf side, but they are not big bowlers by any means.
Okay.
They're not the biggest bowlers, where Team Briley, who is on there, and Team Nava are all phenomenal bowlers.
Yeah.
So that's where they have a really good chance of winning the whole thing, versus Team Peterson is going to be tough on the bowling side.
Sure.
That's where they need to show up for these next 11. I didn't see what their score was there, but I saw a lot of red circles, which isn't a good sign.
Never a good sign. This is probably a question that you're better suited to answer than I am.
Absolutely.
Jaybird wants to know what the dominant brand on the racks is.
Ooh, good question. I don't think we have many Brunswick balls going down the lane right now. Okay. Some of that is because Owatonna is just a storm hub.
Okay.
We have Chad Nelson and Dan Bach in the area, and they've been storm staffers for about 128 years. So they've been giving out a lot of their old stuff, and then it's all storm equipment, so then people stick with storm. We have a handful of storm staffers. Wesley Lowe, who's a storm rep on tour. Of course, Ryan Barnes, global staffer. We have Alex Keplinger down there, who's a Brunswick guy. Otherwise, we have Nick Hogan, who's a storm guy. John Cryer is Brunswick. So I think it's mainly storm, a little bit of Brunswick. We have one motive staffer in the field, but I haven't seen many motive balls go down the lane yet.
Okay.
We might see some on the next game now with Team Ethan on lane 13. I know Joe has a handful of motive balls that he's been able to find lately.
And you mentioned Nelson and Bach, and I would think Dave Ullman would have some influence here too.
He has a little less.
Okay.
He lives in this area, Medford, yeah. So
okay.
It's another smaller town near here.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. None of them actually bowl in this building anymore.
Ah.
But Ullman wasn't bowling as much here, and I don't know if that was before Brunswick or what the case was. But we see very few Brunswick balls come through the doors, especially at the pro shop. And for the tournament, Minnesota is a little more storm than Brunswick focused.
Gotcha. Dan says there are 2 motive staffers in the field.
I guess for tomorrow too, we'll have Mr. Brent Newman.
Oh yeah,
yeah, a celebrity at the USBC Open Championships too. One of the guys to like the old motive Fatal Venom, the green and silver one.
Okay.
Let's see. Smitty, do they stay on their pair every game and just switch lanes? They actually always move one lane to the right.
Yep.
So it's only one lane to the right, not one pair or anything. So if you're on lane 12, you move to lane 13, then you move to 14, so on and so on and so on. Makes it a little bit easy and a little bit quicker. Some of the tournaments where you're moving 4 or 5 pairs can get very gross whenever you have to switch lanes. But this is a little bit easier.
So Dan says that ball was good for 1 whole game, Zach.
I could see Brent being the one to type that. It was good for the game that mattered, to be able to get him not shown at the Open Championships as someone who threw a 300.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
All
Awesome.
right. So
Let's see. There we go.
with these teams going one lane to the right, we've kind of got a crop of new bowlers on 11 here. Are you familiar with any of these guys?
I do not know who that team is.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We do see a Venom Shock on the table right now, but no, I'm not sure which team that is.
Okay.
We'll be seeing hopefully a score sheet in about a game and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, looked like we had a 250 and a 270 thrown. We have a front 8 over on lane 6. That's Barnes' team.
Okay.
This is my shocked face. Nick, what did you guys end with? 223? Oh, 43. Okay, so we had a 243 and a 270 something. Mike Upton's team did not shoot a 243 or 279, who's on lane 13 right now. He gave me a hard hand emoji. Guaranteed that was what it was. Slumdog, this bowling alley changed a lot inside. It's gone through ownership changes a couple of times. There was an ownership change due to some bankruptcy and other bad financial choices 10-ish years ago, from what I was told. That was before my time here. But now they have a different group who's been into it, and they added an arcade, they added laser tag, a really nice bar and restaurant scene, which has some fantastic food. So added a lot of good things.
Yeah. And it's very spacious. I mean, I don't want to get into the whole like high ceilings make places look bigger thing, but the ceilings are high and it feels like there's a lot of room. So
does, yeah.
Do with that what you will.
Yeah, it makes it feel very open.
Yeah.
And the setup they have is really nice. There's nothing that really blocks the lanes all that much, which is overall really good. Big fan of that. We did not have a 300 down on lane 6. Somebody I saw split something in the 9th. But they are going to be on 800 pace.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see who those guys get to blame for that. We have a 3-bagger on 13. Mike Upton with his low flare, I think.
Yeah.
Mike Upton on 13. He basically owns 2 bowling balls, the Arson low flare and the Scorpion low flare. He does have a Zen. I don't know if he throws it much anymore, but he is one of several guys in the world who liked that Arson low flare, and he's bought many of them. That ball's been discontinued for years and years.
Okay.
But he loves that thing with a passion.
Hey,
Mike, are you throwing a low flare?
Not right now, but here you go.
ask me about my low flare.
Enough where he actually has stickers
Stickers.
for us for Ask Me About My Low Flare.
And
Wow.
those are the 2 bowling balls.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does like his Scorpion low flare and his Arson low flare.
Good.
Something we do for ZVL is we show the discontinued bowling balls. When I saw the Scorpion low flare was discontinued, he was the first person I texted when that happened. And I don't know how many he picked up though. 4? Wow, he has 4 Scorpion low flares. Wow. All right, we do have scores after game 1.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
All right.
Team low only got to 243. Okay, they must have split at the end for game 1.
So it goes Team Low and Team Holmes tied at the top at 243 apiece. Team Briley at 231. Team Ethan?
Team Ethan. Yep, that's who's on lane 13 right now.
Okay, at 205. And those top 4 are the only ones who are plus.
Wow, that's surprising. I expected a few more plus.
Team Al has some work to do, as we probably anticipated, but they got some work to do, you know.
Yeah, looking down the list, we have Team Bedard, who's Jake Bedard is their captain, actually has who I think is the best, one of the best tournament directors in the Midwest of Joe Engelke's with them.
Oh, yeah.
So that team was able to shoot 180. Other big ones, Team Dawson Peterson, who's a collegiate bowler that I talked about. You'll see him in the Columbia 300 Pulse teaser video from C300's YouTube. They only shot a 160. I know they were leaning more on the golf side than the bowling side in their team makeup.
Okay.
Otherwise, Team Al, as we saw, with a 127, who is the tail end of the pack today so far. They're having a better game. They beat their game 1 in the 7th. That's always good.
Okay.
Big pickup here in the 10th on by Team Ethan. They look like they can shoot after our nice little animation of an airplane shooting fire. 204 yet.
204.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with only 4 teams being positive, I'm assuming this won't get easier by any means. No one's insanely far left, but the hook spot that they're getting is right around 7-8 at the break point.
Okay.
So they're playing it like a very long pattern, which is good. It'll make breakdown a little easier where you just move left with weaker equipment, but I'm curious how far left they'll be getting.
And I'm trying to look. It doesn't look like they're the longest of ball returns to maneuver around. If you're a righty, you're trying to really get in there and loft it over the gutter cap.
Yeah, no, not at all. You can get in front of them pretty easily. And lofting the cap happens quite a bit in this bowling alley.
Okay.
No matter what pattern you put out, that generally is in play. And I bet we'll see that probably in about 5-ish frames when the PBA guys get over here, because they have probably the highest rev rates in the building.
I don't want you to go too long without seeing the sticker, so there it is. Ask me about my low flare.
Yep. Mike Upton custom-made stickers for his 2 low flares.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever been a happier person in the world than when they announced the Scorpion low flare back in 2023. Because he's been riding a couple of Arson low flares for a while.
He had a smile on his face when he came up to us, so
Yep.
I guess I'm going to assume that's just kind of residual from
from
that announcement.
Some people usually have their generic icebreakers that they do to people, like when they don't know someone. Mike's is about Arson low flares and Scorpion low flares. So if you see him on the street, he will talk about it.
Yep. Ricky says, "What's up, y'all? Thanks for watching us live, Ricky."
Hey,
Appreciate
Ricky,
it.
what's going on, man? He's a viewer of our Wednesday live streams.
Okay.
Welcome. Outlaw, thanks for all the gifts on TikTok. Appreciate it. Show TikTok the stickers. Yes, I will try to do that quick. Perks of being 7.
All right, so got some guys making
There you
the
go.
move.
Those
Going
are our
to
stickers. The
what will
beautiful.
be game 3.
Everyone's asking about the low flares. Support Hammer Bowling. We need you to see this. If you have a connection, send any low flare bowling balls to him, test ball or not. He will shoot 800 with them. And he shot 2,000. Wow. Huh.
That's huge.
Even on the team pattern, where the high series was like 730. How are the scores today, Outlaw? They are lower than I expected. 4 teams are positive after 1. We're still in game 2 right now. A couple teams are on game 3. As you'll see, lane 14 is on game 3. But it looks like a couple teams on the left side are still trucking along in game 2. I'll be curious if scores go up or down, though. I see a lot of red circles, though, on one of the teams that's still bowling. With 4-person team, though, you aren't throwing many shots. So if you get out of whack in some way, it gets tough. Very tough, very quickly.
Sure. And it's kind of a different rhythm, too, than most people are used to. I know it's, you're essentially bowling at the same pace as you would in a traditional game, but something about that Baker game is a little bit different, especially when you have 4 on a team, as you said, kind of a rare thing in our sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And on a tough pattern, that's one of the toughest things with Baker is stringing strikes together.
Sure.
If one of your teammates just can't find it and needs a frame or 2 to line back up, you're going to lose out on a 4-bagger pretty quickly.
Okay. Dan wants to know, do either of need beverages tomorrow? Our sponsor will be reloading this evening.
Yes. Please.
Okay.
We would love that.
I'll go with that.
Some loose juice sounds incredible, Dan.
It's funny. It's because of this live stream that I will be unable to attend my 30th high school reunion, which happens to be at Lucy Line.
Really?
Brewing in Plymouth. Yeah.
Huh. That's weirdly ironic. That's fantastic. It's a good place for a high school reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Dan and our tournament team is sponsored by Loose Line Brewing in Plymouth, Minnesota. Fantastic place. Love those guys. We will see the Loose Line sponsored team bowling tomorrow morning because this tournament is split up into 2 different squads. But there will be lots of Loose Line. I believe we have some for the tournament in Spare Time today too.
Okay.
I don't know what, but they usually supply Spare Time with some Loose Line.
So when you go back up to the brewery after bowling tomorrow, Dan, and you get up there and it's past like 6 o'clock or whatever, and you see the mess left behind by my classmates, just remember, one me. I was either here or on the road home.
Mm-hmm. I had to snag a fry from the most sober man in the building, Ryan Burr. Wow, that was delicious. Oh, Larry, you're welcome on the videos for the High Road 40. Yeah. No High Road? What are you throwing an arson low flare? Zen? Okay. So OG Zen on 14. You and Ethan both throwing OG Zens. That's awesome. We have 2 original 2020 or 2019 pours of the Zen on 14. That ball will never go away. Doesn't matter how many remakes they do.
Yeah. So, hey, as long as we're early in this third game,
Yeah.
let me pull this up just because I took the time and the effort to get it. This is from the golf portion of the event earlier today. You're looking at Brady Gustafson dribbling a putt in, and the team celebrating.
Wow.
Yeah, they were at the Fairbault Golf Club, Country Club. I think that's how they look at it. Dave Langer there, you're seeing chipping in on, I believe it was either 9 or 18 that I was kind of stationed by. But
Okay.
looked like everybody was having a good time, decent weather. The smoke effects kind of dissipating, so good enough. And there's Will Matafee chipping, but yeah, nice time at the golf portion of this event. And remember, they go by a point system, so the leaders in golf are that way because of a point system. So again, we saw those folks at minus 19, but they also received the most points, which combine with the bowling points to determine who ends up winning this thing. And it is a beat the board bowling format. So the 12 games is all you get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's for being a Baker tournament, it is actually a very small amount of games.
Yeah.
12 is not much. I mean, if you think about it, you're all bowling 3 games and that's it. Where a lot of Baker formats, you'll see 18 or even 24 games at times. So it's more of a sprint to a certain degree.
Yep.
So you need a lot of just quick high scores and you can be saved, especially if you do that well and save yourself at the golf.
Sure.
The golf is more of a marathon, being the full 18 holes.
Yep.
And having to shoot 19 under to be the number 1 team is crazy.
I can remember bowling some college events that combined traditional games with Baker games at the end of it, and we're still more than 12 games. I want to say maybe 15 or 20.
Yeah, usually that's what it is. But to be able to keep everything timely has to be a little bit more of a sprint here.
Sure.
Speaking of Team Peterson, they did only shoot 162 in game 1. So that put him in 10th place for bowling after 1.
Okay.
So a little bit tough in that regard, where Team Briley is in third, for the bowling portion. And they also took 3rd in the golf portion.
Okay.
That's a lot of hook. Trip 9 pin over on lane 13. He is hitting every single board. Wow. Other notable scores, nothing crazy score-wise on the pairs we're seeing. 13-14 is keeping it clean so far with a 10-pin up. I picked a terrible time to say that as Joe's lining up for a 10-pin. Whoopsie. We've seen a couple opens over on lanes 11 and 12. Not very high scores. Oh, he hit it. All right, we're good. No black cloud.
Yep.
There's a Baker tournament in Wichita that's 30 games is what Smitty is saying. That is crazy.
Okay.
I know Wichita has a lot more Baker tournaments. They have some 3-person stuff too, especially with all the college bowlers around.
Yeah.
There's a miss 10. Because there are a lot of people here who don't bowl that often in the summer, we are going to see a lot of missed spares. As we can see, 11 and 12, we have, I think, 4 missed spares, 3 of them being makeable, or 9 whiffs.
Okay.
So you're going to see a lot of that going on. Ooh, that's a fun spare. Nice.
Oh,
that would have been an awesome way to pick that up. Is that going to lay there? It did. Wow. These aren't breaking down as quick as I was thinking.
Okay.
You're still seeing a good amount of splits, but it's not unbearable. Any other big scores? It looks like Team Low slowed down a little bit. Couple opens there. 1 miss makeable on that pair. We have the most destroyed bush light can I've ever seen. Making it. Wow. It looks like it got mauled by a dog. We have a Venom Shock on 12. Thanks for playing. Bone 8 on 12. Wow. That's fun after you have 59 in the 5th and need a couple strikes.
Sure.
8-2, see it. There are a couple guys still playing up the boards.
Mm-hmm.
That is still kind of in play. See, any other notable? We have Bean Howe, who is one of the runners of the event, Briley's brother, hanging out on lane 7. 7 and 8 in this house are one of the weirder pairs. There's a bunch of poles that you guys can see on the left of lane 11, or sorry, 9 and 10, my bad. There's a lot of poles. Lane 10, actually, the gutter does not play. The topography in this building is atrocious, where you will see, like, from board 3 towards the gutter, it actually slants down.
Oh.
So if your ball hits it, it wiggles a little bit and then doesn't hook.
Oh.
Gets very tough, especially for shorter patterns. But on this, hopefully you don't have to play that far right. Some people are deciding to, but most I don't think are.
Yeah. Jaybird says, Dan, Zach, great live. I have to roll out. Got to get ready for league tonight. I'm throwing an EJ Jackal, Phase 2, and Sublime Hybrid.
Ooh, nice. Good luck, Jaybird. Good luck with the summer league. Have fun with that. Let's see. Otherwise, nothing over. That got to the 2 board.
Yeah.
Doesn't hook from there yet. I can't tell what ball that is.
So you were saying that kind of slope on the end is on 9 and 10?
It's on a lot of pairs in this house, but it's
Okay.
more notable on 9 and 10 and lane 6.
Gotcha.
Lane 6 is also really bad with that. So 5 and 6, if you have to bowl cross lane, is one of the worst pairs to pull in the house.
Because one
Just
lane
because of
has
that.
it, the other doesn't.
Yep. 5 hooks a bunch in the mid lane. 6 doesn't hook on the outside. So we had a big strike over there at 14. Ooh, we have our lane game 2 scores.
Wow. Okay.
These guys are cruising with their scores. All right, looking at it. Team Low with a 252. They're at 495 after 2.
We'll just do this the old-fashioned way.
There you
Show
go.
you like that, right? Can you see it?
I have Team Ethan still hanging around in 4th. Oh, whoa. There is a large gap between 4th and 5th right now.
Yeah.
4th place is at 408, and then it's a drop to 367 for Team Blakely. There is very much a gap of who's got it and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Team Briley with another even 200. I think they started on 1 through 4, which is tough because of just how much hook there is, and they have a lot of rev rate on their team.
Yep.
Briley himself has I think we'll end up getting him near the end of the block, but he has a little bit of hand.
Yep.
Former Wichita bowler.
And if anybody knows this place, he does.
Yeah, he's bowled here once or twice. Yep. If you guys need a ball drill during the event, he is the best guy to ask. You can just skip over his score. He'll go drill it for you. It's perfect. Yeah, this will be really interesting. Team Low taking a big jump. Last game, they dropped a little bit. They didn't break 200. Team Holmes or Team Briley could easily pick up some pins on them. So what will happen is Squad 1 will bowl today. Scores will get posted on the leaderboard. Squad 2 will come in tomorrow morning and then try to beat whatever they left for them. It'll be a fresh pattern, of course. Same amount of teams. I'd like to say a little bit less rev rate, but there's still a lot of rev rate going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see.
And you'll be able to see that right here. a different link. If you go to the playlist, you can find it at bit.ly/golfbowl25. That'll have the preview show. It will have this video, and then, of course, Sunday morning when we see that Sunday squad compete live.
And that will be interesting. That's where the money starts getting in, gets noticed a little bit more.
Sure.
There is a good amount of money in this tournament yet.
Yep.
So the prize fund isn't just zero. This isn't just a funsies tournament. There is a good amount on top.
Yeah.
So especially, I believe the golf, whoever takes first in golf and separately whoever takes first in the bowling, both get different payouts.
Yep.
For doing well in their event.
Sure. An estimated total purse of $14,000.
Wow.
And 1 in 4 of these teams is going to cash. So a good chance to make money here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
34 teams in the tournament. So pretty good numbers overall. And there are a lot of drinks flowing now I look around. We just had a very large amount of drinks get put.
Ricky says, just bought a Rubicon UC2 on eBay for $12 with laughing emojis. New League Bag Obsession Tour, UC2, and the Rattler NU. Super excited. Can I assume that was a quadruple drill?
It has to be.
UC2.
$12? That's insane.
You can't even put grips in that ball for $12.
No, not even close. If you can get a ball cheaper than what it'll take to drill it, and it's in good condition, you did good, Ricky.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is wild.
All right, so we're making the move here to game number 4.
We are cruising through these games
flying,
right
yep.
now. They are flying, and with only one on a pair, you're going to get that. We have a couple slowdowns, but nothing too crazy, nothing stopping many people. The hard thing with these kind of Baker tournaments is you get out of whack where the pair before you might be 5 frames behind you.
Right.
That can happen very, very quickly.
Sure.
So we're seeing here that a couple guys are just starting their first. We have a couple guys already in the 5th-ish frame over on the end. We have a Ryan Burr sighting over here. What's going on? Allegedly.
Hey, when you're ready, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'll behave, I swear. I promise.
Ryan, your wife told me good luck.
Oh, boy. That's not a good sign.
All right, so Ricky says got it on a bid.
Wow.
But yes, single drill supposedly. I'll find out here in a week. What's your thoughts on the bag?
If you can get a $12 ball, I think you're doing really well. But the bag does look really good, Ricky. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Looks good right now. Let's see. We had a missed 3-6 by Team Ethan, who's in 4th place down there for starting game 4. A little unfortunate on that front. A lot of 150s and 160s.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know who this team is on lane 14. I think we do have starting lanes. Hold on, I need to do some math. They would have started on lane 11. That is Team Reiner. 306 after 2, who's got a double and a chop already on lane 14.
And this team we're about to see on 11 now has a couple ladies on it, and I think they might be the only 2 in the field.
I think they are, and they are also in 12th at a 308. I think they're the only 2 women in the field, unless there's any on the Sunday squad.
Right.
Which I'm not sure. I believe they are, if I'm not mistaken, Rochester natives.
Okay.
So with Al Houston, who runs the event, actually originally was a manager in Rochester, about 45 minutes away from Owatonna. So he brings a crowd with him because what you'll notice in bowling is when you have a good tournament director and they run good events, you want to stay near those people. You want to bowl their events no matter where they are. So Al gets a lot of Rochester people who like his events, who enjoy what he does, coming in and trying to help support him wherever he is, even if he doesn't know how to match his shirt to his shorts.
You don't have to dress good to run a tournament good.
Definitely not a necessity by any means.
Ricky says, thanks, y'all boys. Thank you.
You are welcome, Ricky.
to have to scour eBay for some $12 single drill bowling balls.
eBay is a very interesting place for buying bowling balls. If you can find a bid for cheap, you can do really, really well. Because if other people don't want to bid on it, you can get something for cheap. And that's just with everything, which is wild to me.
Zach, Ricky wants to know if we know if the UC2 lane shines quickly.
Not really, no. That was one of the older Storm Pearl balls, so not too quickly. It is older, though, so it might have 1,000 games on it. The more games a ball gets on it, the quicker you're going to notice it lane shine.
Sure.
So that might be the issue you have. Ethan Tepley with some beautiful physical game on lane 12. One of the softest hands at the release I've ever seen. Otherwise, we have, wow, a nice potential 279 so far after 5 on lane 14. Those guys can tell you they're about 30 or 40 under, so a 240 here would be pretty helpful right now.
Sure.
It wouldn't be too painful. All right, throw out a plug over on TikTok. There we go. Let's see, looking around. Yeah, 11 and 12, you're going to notice a lot of guys throwing a little straighter. Just not the most proficient. They aren't here mainly for the bowling. I think that's one of the heavier golf teams.
Okay.
So they can snag a couple of big scores. Nice little lefty bucket, almost picked up over on 11.
I know it's hard to see because of the kind of the difference in the light from up by the foul line to back by the settee area, but she looked like she had just taken a big bite out of a lemon.
Yeah, we aren't in the best spot for viewing this bowling alley. It doesn't have a step. A lot of bowling alleys, a lot of step down to the lanes, which is nice for, especially for recording. But for not recording, it's a little tougher.
Yeah.
Or for not recording, it's okay. Seen many of people trip on those steps in other bowling centers.
Sure.
And the hook, no good. All right, I missed 4 pin. Looking around here now, we're seeing a big score over on lane 9. We have spare strike, spare, and a 5-bagger from
that's the Barnes Low.
Unsurprisingly, from Barnes and Low. And Wesley actually just went through the face for a 4-pin.
Yeah, he had a 4-7-10 up for a minute there.
Ooh, yeah.
Dropped the corner pins.
238 coming, and we are just flying through these score sheets.
Yeah, Team Low with the 185 last game, still plus 80, and still with a nice healthy lead over Team Briley at 625.
We are now down to 3 teams that are positive. Team Holmes, Team Briley, and Team Low. 680, 625, and 624. Outside of that, we have a big gap between 4th and 5th yet. 4th is at 593, then we're down to a 544. That is tough. It is hard to get pins back in this format.
Yeah.
Especially with a big out of bounds to the right is what it looks like. Okay. I'll be curious to see a few more lefties. When Wesley comes over here, it'll be interesting to see how he's doing. We might get a 240 down here.
We could make a big comeback tomorrow.
Make a big comeback, yeah.
Big.
Is that working?
You here tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, I think that's working. Let's hope so. One fun thing with bowling centers is the Wi-Fi is always spotty.
Yep.
No matter what, no matter where you are, it's always a 50-50 on if it works or not.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Kind of part and parcel to the fact that you've got other devices working off that Wi-Fi, other people with devices bringing in that Wi-Fi. So, yeah.
All right, that should be fine. All right. Yeah, nice little 244 here on lane 14 is actually going to happen. Look at that. 2 in the 10th already. Nice and easy.
And the other thing is these teams switch order every game. They have to do that. So you don't have the same guy bowling anchor or lady bowling in the anchor spot every time, even though, you'd probably like to do that if they're the hot hand. So everybody kind of has to be on at the same time to make that work.
Makes it very tough. Asking everybody to be on a 4-to-1 pattern, 3-to-1 pattern is not the easiest ask in the world.
Now, when you have a team with Wesley Lowe and Ryan Barnes,
yeah,
I mean that's a little easier ask, but
pick your standout. Who do you want?
Right.
Yeah. Everyone pick a card. Whoever gets the club is bowling anchor this game.
Yep.
Brutal Love. Yes, we are in Owatonna, Minnesota at Sparetime, where you have a ton of bowlers. 4 people. Let's see, 18 times 4. Doing some math, we've got 72 bowlers. I think I got that right. Overall, right now in this 18-lane building. We have another 72 tomorrow.
J. Brett Lane Roy says, I almost bought that from under you, Ricky.
He actually almost had an eBay war. That would have been awesome.
So what? He would have gotten it for 15?
Yeah, I would have gotten it for 15 instead of 12. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, we're back. Perfect. Okay. See, as we're ending up game 4 already, we're already a third of the way through the entire tournament. We are only an hour into qualifying.
Yep. If that, because you got the practice too.
Yeah, we have
balls.
An odd 12 minutes of practice. Very unique amount. John, how'd it go?
For what?
Last game.
235.
235. Okay, nice.
We suck. Don't look at us.
Okay, sounds good. I was told not to look at him.
What do you think? This is too tough for this field.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I think they should be just a touch softer. Let some scores go. Let them go.
Yeah.
But for the different lanes in this house, I mean, every lane you go to is a different house. So it's
Absolutely.
That's why they should be a touch softer. 4-to-1, I think they should be about 7-to-1.
Yeah, 7-to-1. Okay.
I mean, yeah, we got some pros here. We got some higher caliber bowlers, but those lower caliber bowlers, you've basically just taken it away from them.
Okay.
My thought.
Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Thank you.
So kind of like you were alluding to before, there's
Yeah.
little nuances on, some of the lanes in this house, making it a little tougher, and that combined with a tough pattern,
Absolutely.
yeah, it can be a challenge.
It is, and it's one of the toughest things in bowling or golf is to be able to pick a spot where it won't just be the top of the top that are close, where everybody still has a chance. In bowling, you can really manipulate that with lane patterns, but the hard thing is if you pick a 7-to-1, 8-to-1 pattern, plays more like a house shot, you will have to average 250 to win. So pros and cons of that versus a 4-to-1 pattern, which is easier on the sport shot end, is some people, they don't bowl on that very often, which is tough.
Yep.
But it is a bowling tournament with some of the best in the world here.
And that's the thing. You have to account for the players who maybe are league players who don't get out to sport shot tournaments that much, but you also have to account for the best of the best. Ryan Barnes, Leslie Lowe, Alec Keplinger, Zach Andreessen, John Cryer Jr., who was making those comments. I mean, these are all really, really accomplished players that can hit a spot, as big as your fingernail. If they
Absolutely.
Really need to.
I think Ryan Barnes just shot 850. Oh, we have an arson low flare sighting. I think Ryan Barnes just shot like 850 a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
It looked like on Instagram on house. So
Okay.
that's the tough piece. You will have to average 250 then, which
Yeah.
is tough.
Lee says it would be great if you could elevate the camera about 6 inches. Lots of people standing in front of it. Yeah, it's kind of a tough thing right now, and I'll tell you why. Because we kind of have a high top table that it's sitting on, and that makes it tough enough to find, to figure out how it can be level. But then it's also, as Zach mentioned, one of those houses that doesn't have a step up or step down. So yeah, when people stand in front of it, it gets kind of hairy. I'm gonna try and figure that out, for tomorrow. Maybe get it a little bit higher. But the other thing is, and it's hard to see because I've got the two cameras with the bowling and the scores, but there's kind of a little ridge by where the score monitors are, and it's not very high above the approaches. So the other thing I don't want to do is cut off the top of it, presumably where the pins might be. So, but yeah, I'll take a crack at that tomorrow. See if we can't get a little better angle on the bowling itself, because you're right. It can be tough to see, somebody up on an approach. You can't see the spare on the lane next to them.
Yeah, no, it's a weird, it's an odd house where there is a big overlap where we put a bunch of TVs right above where the scoring units are. So it's a little tougher to see. It's not, like I said, it's not the best house for recording, just based on how high the tables are and that the lanes are even and all of that.
Yeah.
But doing what we can with what we've got.
But on the bright side, with the TVs way up there, that alleviates some copyright concerns for yours truly.
Absolutely. We don't have a Bolero where they have the screens on the lanes themselves.
Yep.
Those are always a lot of fun.
Sure. Ricky says he hasn't shipped it yet, so I guess it ain't official, but I'm going to stay hopeful.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
That guy might be a little salty that it sold for $12, so you'll have to see.
eBay does have pretty good protection for buyers.
They do. They've done phenomenal over the last 10-ish years on that front.
Yeah. Sweet Baby Jazzy B says, I got a few super cheap earlier last week, and they haven't shipped yet. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. You'll be good. Yeah. People get busy. It's a tough piece. Ooh, yeah. Chopped Spare by Team Ethan, who is in 4th place, which is a little tough. And my live just ended.
So now we're at the beginning of Game 5.
We are flying now. We'll have some scores probably in the way they're going. It'll be like 3 minutes and we'll have new scores.
Yep.
Which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it looks like scores really aren't changing. A lot of 150, 160s yet. A 220 here and there. Ethan leaves a brutal 10-pin, high flush 10-pin on 13. That is not a fun leave.
On that Facebook page that I mentioned before, it's a little bit slower. They've got after game 2 scores, but I can throw that link in the comments here.
Okay, sorry about that. We are back over there. Ethan picks up his 10-pin, which is good. Wow, there is so much hook on the lane already. Man, these are breaking down quick.
I feel like it's normally a little cooler than this in the center.
This, I have unfortunately found that this building does not believe in AC very much.
Okay.
If I remember right, it's always set at 75 in the summer. And then you put 70, 80. We have a couple of fans actually watching, 90 to 100 bowlers here. And it can get hot really, really quick.
Yeah.
And that will actually mess with the pattern as well, where it's going to break down even quicker than it would if it was cool out or cool in here. Which is not what we want to go for here. We are not looking for less, or we're not looking for more hook. We are looking for less.
Less, yeah. How about the approaches? Do they get tacky? Or?
The approaches they do a really good job with. I'm very impressed with the approaches here. They take a lot of time into those approaches. It takes a lot of time to keep them up to snuff.
And they're synthetic, right?
They are, yes. Yep, but they do a good job with them. It's one of the more impressive parts with the bowling side here is just the approaches are never bad. They're never something you need to worry about, summer, winter, whatever season it may be.
That's good.
Wet, warm, wet, dry outside. Here we are, 13 and 14. We have, let me see who we have on these pairs. I believe we're over to Team Kuhn on 13, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
With what I'm thinking. And then, no, we actually do not. That does not match up. That would be way too easy. Never mind, we don't know who we have on each lane. Our lane numbers are incorrect. All right. Maybe we have Team Kuhn. There's a 1 in 17 chance. It's them. Oh, there's only 17.
Not the worst odds in the world.
Yeah.
But far from the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Ricky wants to know, what's y'all's summer league bag? Are you in a summer league?
Bag? I'm not. I don't
Neither
bowl summer
am I.
leagues. Nope.
Yeah.
So I don't really have anything right now. You'll have to ask me in about a month when everything kicks off.
Normally I would bowl a summer league, but I've been doing some experimenting over the summer with 14-pound equipment.
Oh, interesting.
I tried throwing two-handed for a while, and that's not it.
Yeah, no,
Not going to work.
that's fair. It's good to try it, though. Always good to try that different stuff, see how it works.
Right. Now, what better time than the summer when, even if you are bowling a league,
Yeah.
it's really just
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's more, yeah, summer leagues are really just practice at the end of the day. Ooh, I need to zoom this in a little. There we go. All right. Let's see. Decent score coming on 14 right now. 79 in the fourth with a double.
I'm hoping we can get the other videographer
Oh.
out of the view a little bit. But Ricky says, LOL, what's in y'all's league bag then?
Oh, it's going to depend what I have drilled out at the time. I don't really know.
Yep.
I got Bowler's Mart graciously gifted me a couple of swag bowling balls that I'm curious to try in the league season. Some that are coming out soon. But otherwise, it'll depend what I all have drilled out. League is more of the experimental time for me, even in the fall. So we'll have to see. Thank you, sir.
Got some news
So we're going to
scores.
find out. Ask me in a couple weeks, and I will definitely have a full idea.
All right. We got scores after 4 games now. Team Low just cruising right along. The 238 in game 4 to sit at plus 118. And Team Holmes with a matching 238, but they're at plus 62. So you can see that gap between 1 and 2. And then Team Briley with a 191 in game 4, they sit at 816. So another pretty sizable gap between those two teams. And then from there, you've got a 788, 733, and on down the line.
Yeah, there is a pretty big gap yet. Team Al is actually jumping up a little bit. They're up to 10th after their unfortunate 127 start.
Wow.
But where is Team Peterson on here? They are in 12th now. They have not shot. They shot a 188, but otherwise they're in 160, 150, 130, which is tough.
Yeah.
I think right now, if we do the score, I don't know where Team Low was in the golf scores. Do you know?
Let's see if I can find that out. I had it up before, but I switched it to the bowling scores, just thinking they'd be up a little bit sooner. But
Hey, Talon, how you doing over on the TikTok side? Team Don Connor's team, good friend of the channel, is at 11th right now at a 649. They have a 160, 187, 146, and 154.
Team Low actually did pretty good in the golf.
They
were tied for 5th
Okay.
at minus 12.
Okay, not bad.
So not bad at all.
I think I don't know how the points will work, but if they can stay in first on the bowling side, and Team Briley probably has to drop to maybe the 3rd or maybe 4th, and they'll have a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll depend. That'll be interesting.
Big Mike Bazil wants to know, are we doing commentary or are you participating as well? Neither of us are participating. Me for good reason. I average 2.0 in both sports. So not much chance of a of a nice run for me, but
Yeah, no, I am currently not. I was slated to bowl the event last year. Was replaced by some no-name named Mitch Hoope. If you guys have heard of him, I'd be surprised. But no, that happened, and then this year just never got on a team. I haven't been the biggest golfer lately. I golfed a lot in high school, a little bit in college, but really haven't since COVID. Really, just haven't really picked it up. But yeah, looking to maybe do that in the future at some point.
I tried out in golf all 4 years in high school and never got a sniff of JV. So
That's never great.
yeah, not great.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sometimes you find a sport that you just need to not do. It happens.
And then I don't have to worry about, is golf in my future?
Exactly. You just already have an idea.
Yeah.
All right, we are getting done already for most scores. I don't think we have a backup anywhere, which is great, or a hold up on any lane. Everyone's pretty much finishing their 10th. We are going to have the Wesley Lowe team hanging out on lane 11 on cam on the YouTube side, which is great. Otherwise, we do have Ethan Tepley looking for 175 for Team Tepley. We have a potential 176 on lane 14, which they did successfully get. All right, should be interesting. We haven't had very high scores on the TV pairs in a minute, so we'll see if that jumps up just a little bit. But we will have to see. A lot of people on the TikTok side. What's going on, TikTok? How you guys doing? Make sure to drop a like if you are over there. Double tap the screen would help out a ton. Help get our live stream over to more people, both on YouTube and on TikTok.
Yeah.
Live right now on YouTube on Bowling with the Fef. So make sure to go check that out. Live on TikTok for ZBL Bowling. If you're not a TikTok or YouTube fan, make sure to pick your favorite application. YouTube is going to have much more coverage. We have 4 lanes over there and much better audio. A win-win. And no potential of anything overheating. It's always the issue.
Yeah, for sure. Sweet Baby Jazzy B says, hey, golf is being outdoors and having fun. Bowling is indoors and having fun. Need both of those in the northern Midwest.
100%. That's why this tournament is best in Minnesota, because you don't do the other sport in that other season.
Yep.
Most people, a lot of bowlers do not bowl in the summer. They only golf. And a lot of golfers they can't golf in the winter minus a sim, so they're bowling. It's great. Is that going to hook for a 2, 4, 8, 10? Nada. I think we saw Keplinger miss the head pin right on his first shot on lane 11.
Okay. And this would be game 6 for them.
Oh, yes. They have 2 lefties. I forgot about that. Brandon Mooney, who is the coach of
UW Whitewater.
There we go. Thank you.
The reigning national champions in both the intercollegiate team championship side and the club national championship side.
I didn't know they won both.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, Brandon, a great bowler in his own right. A lefty from the upper Midwest.
Yeah, he's out near Rockford, Illinois, and runs a pro shop out there. But man, he has taken, just the handful of gold that Sean Walkner gave him on his way out after they won a national championship under him, and just taken it another step forward. So
that is awesome to see.
For him.
Yeah, that is really good to see.
You can see the replay of that team winning the club national title on this channel. I was out there live streaming that weekend, and it was a fight for them. They had to get by a very talented Purdue team. Nice cover on that split there on lane 12.
4-7-9.
They prevailed, and what a season to win both of those national titles.
Absolutely. And they have a lot of younger guys on their team right now, right?
Yep, they've got Dawson Peterson, who you were talking about earlier.
We'll be seeing him in a little bit.
I think the only senior that was starting for them was Garrett. His last name escapes me, but he was the lone holdover from the first national championship. So kind of cool to see him win again in his senior year.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He gave a nice interview after the club national title, and you know, he's one of those guys where you do see every once in a while. I think on the Brunswick social media, throwing bowling balls.
Yep.
Sometimes in Warhawk Alley. So.
Yeah, awesome. Let's see, looking around again, not too many crazy scores. I'm guessing there's a little bit of a shift in lanes because we saw Barnes grabbing a new ball. What did he grab? Oh no, he grabbed one for Keplinger. Never mind. Someone get a picture of Barnes holding a Brunswick ball. Otherwise, that team's trying to figure things out. Not really one of their bigger games, but you're going to have a lot of those feel outs because this building plays so different pair to pair. That is going to be one of the tougher sides of things. So you're seeing them with 88 in the fifth. This is currently probably their lowest score after 5.
Yeah.
They have one 185 game, and that's it. Andrew, no, I am not bowling right now. We are on team commentary today. My first time commentating, too.
Yeah. Doing a hell of a job.
Ah, thank you. Making it up as I go.
Hey, that's the best way to do it. No, Keplinger probably doesn't know this, but his name is mentioned every time I do a live stream for a long-form interview because Nate Stubler came on and challenged Keplinger to be on a future episode. And I always throw 3 of those in the open, you know, just to nudge people. But if they don't hear it, it's all for naught.
Yeah.
Of course, one of my other ones is Mike Hatton, who knows very well that I want him to come on the show.
Do we need a corner mic? We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll find him. Otherwise, Alec, yeah, we can trap him in the laser tag room if you want, so you can make that interview happen. I know a few guys who have the key, so we could be set.
Man, I've got lights with me too.
Perfect. We're set.
This might work.
This could happen. And Ryan is very much going airborne with a high road 40. Strikes in the 8th. We are getting some lofting, and we are 6 games in. 7? 6?
This is the 6th.
Is Kep playing left too? I'm guessing he is.
Looks like it. Oh yeah, he drifts.
Not as left. 4-pin over there. Ryan's able to trip his 4-pin. Kep is not able to trip his 4-pin. I can play that. Ooh, Brooklyn over there on 12, trying to get back on track.
Ricky says, "Please let me rage bait ZBL."
Oh no! What did he? Oh, he bought a torpedo direct hit. And the 78U, the 2 worst bowling balls ever made.
Oh.
The direct hit is a plastic cover, basically, with a massive core, and the IQ 78 is just the really hard urethane from Storm. I had a video where I called them both the worst bowling balls right now on the market.
Okay.
And that is now a running joke for the channel. Because I did end up purchasing them both for hitting 10,000 subscribers. And it's, they're still not good. I have not thrown them outside of that.
Wesley Lowe gets that Messenger 7 to drop.
Whack it. It's huge. Are they? Oh, he has a pen, not cards. Okay. I thought he was playing cards for a second.
And they could come out of this with 198. I mean,
they could.
After a slow start, not bad. I mean, you look down the list here and you wonder if anybody else in the field is going to come out of this with 198.
The way scores have been, this is playing eons harder than we would have expected.
Yeah.
I very much expected about a third of the field to be even, seeing how the pattern would break down, but we are not getting that right now in the slightest.
All right. Big Mike says, "I knew I heard your voice before. I watched your interview with the PBA guy about string pins either before or after the All-Star stuff."
I'm guessing PBA guy is Tom Clark.
It could be Tom Clark.
Yep. He is about the PBA guy, maybe.
He is the PBA guy. We did discuss strings a little bit because, before the All-Star events, he was there. We did a little interview there. But to be fair, he says Tom Clark, yes. To be fair, I also talked with Stephen Hainan, who installed string pins in his house, Foxview Lanes in Waukesha, and he does compete in PBA events. So
okay, nice.
you could call him a PBA.
We
guy.
got a lot of PBA guys who've talked strings on your side then.
Yeah.
Because you've had some amazing interviews with. I know you had
Oh, thank
Belmo
you.
on. The Tom Clark one was phenomenal.
Oh,
and
thank
Tom
you.
is incredible at talking. He's just a fantastic speaker too, which is always a win-win.
Once you get in that news life,
Yep.
it's like you have to be well spoken.
You do, yeah.
And then to be the commissioner of the PBA and the face of that outfit, again, you have to be. But yeah, he gave some great answers. No surprise, of course, given the other interview I did with him and hearing him talk to others. He's a good personality for the PBA. You may not agree with all his decisions, or you may, but I don't think you can argue that he's well spoken and has a great personality.
Yeah, oh, for sure, yeah. That's what it seems like, which is great to see and hear. Always fun to see him doing these things, giving interviews, talking, being very transparent, which is always a good thing.
We'll just say I'm not going to have Roger Goodell on the other side of the screen for me anytime soon. So I'm very thankful that Tom Clark not only has taken the time to speak with me a few times, but also, responds to messages pretty well and pretty quickly.
If anybody has a connection to Goodell, let us know.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in. I think this is Team Peterson here on lane 12 right now. Potential of 170. We just had something happen.
Is that Dawson Peterson?
Dawson did something. They shot 180. He struck.
Okay.
181. All right.
He
guttered on the double.
fill. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good shot to Dawson.
So is that right? Did Team Low have a 142 in Game 5?
I don't know.
I didn't think they were that
142 in Game 5. Where did they start on 5? Wow, that's awesome. Cool.
They did.
They did. Okay.
Team Ethan also had a 136.
So a nice rebound for Team Low, though.
Yeah.
In this sixth game with a 195, but regardless of that, after 5 being plus 60 is a pretty good spot since Team Holmes sitting at plus 29 is their closest competitor, with Team Briley at plus 7, and after that, Team Cleveland at minus 32.
Team Briley has been phenomenal at shooting between 191 and 200. Every game minus the first game has been between those two numbers. That is wild.
So either can't find a way to strike and are making all the spares, or striking a lot but then missing spares.
Yep, pretty
One
much.
of the two.
Yep. I put my money on on just picking up a lot of spares.
Yeah.
Got Eric Vermilio with him. Got Langer, who's a phenomenal Minnesota bowler, made every Hall of Fame you can in Minnesota. Will Matafee, Storm Staffer. They'll pick up spares well.
Yeah. Langer and Matafee had been regulars in the finals of the Chippewa Valley match games out by me.
They've been there, once or twice or 12 times or so.
Langer's got a wheelbarrow full of those titles.
Langer is the most interesting guy when it comes to what bowling balls he likes.
Okay.
He is a motive guy, and he loves the low-end equipment. He makes thrills look like they're jackals. It's incredible.
Interesting.
He loves the low-end stuff. He's able to hook the lane with it. Super soft hand. We'll be able to see him in probably 3 games.
Yeah.
I think we have Team Briley on lane 9 right now.
Yep, you can see him over there.
You're also going to notice things are getting louder and louder here.
Yep.
We are seeing more and more drinks being poured. So don't expect that to stop anytime soon.
And also these teams are kind of standing up there in the settee area, almost like college teams.
Yeah, this is a new one.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this. But yeah, everybody is standing right next to their team right off the approach. I don't know if that's a good thing or everyone's confused.
This is kind of funny because I would go with this take as well. Ryan Barnes is the only one that doesn't look like a golfer on his team.
Yeah, kind of fair, honestly. He's the least golfer.
I want to show you this comment because they're talking about you here. You're the only one that doesn't look like a golfer on your team.
Yeah, they're also wearing the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't a golfer today either, so it's fine.
It's fine. You got 3 guys to carry you. You guys still are in 5th, right?
Yeah, 5th. Not bad.
Not bad at
Pretty
all.
good out of our group.
You win the bowling side, you're home free.
Really?
So
Well, we're not looking too hot.
Yeah, do you guys got a 140 a couple games ago?
Dude, yeah, we missed a 5-pin. I just threw up in the middle. Are we leading?
Yeah, you're still leading by 60.
Not much.
So, no.
We need to lock in.
Yeah, the problem is this building sucks pair to bears. You've probably seen.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah, they're terrible.
The one pair hooked dead in the middle. We were lost.
Yeah, 1 through 4 hooks like 5 to 7 more than everything else in the house.
I think we don't hit it though.
Okay. Yeah, then you're set because 1 through 4 is rough. Oh yeah, you guys started 5, so you're set. You guys started
Yeah,
at
we're good. We
5.
finished on 18.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Appreciate you guys doing this.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Yeah.
Ryan Barnes there.
There's Alec wheeling it, tripping a forfeit. Yeah, so like he said, lane to lane's awful.
Jay Santos says, sounds like the drinking pace has picked up.
When the bowling gets worse, you're going to see the drinks go way up.
Yep.
I don't know if we've seen Team Low drinking that much. They probably have the least amount of drinks on their pair than anybody else.
But the most amount of pins on the scorecard.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Might be a correlation. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, Ricky, we just
he's
casually hang out with Ryan Barnes.
Oh, that's so stupid.
And he threw a strike right after.
That was so dumb.
You know, right after
He
talking
missed
with
like
us.
4 out. That was awful.
Yeah.
High road 40 hooks a lot.
What is going on? Well, Ricky, this is bowling with the Fef. We just casually hang out with guys like that sometimes.
I was hoping to see Ryan. He just we followed each other back on Instagram a couple weeks ago or so. But he's a Kansas, or he's in, I don't know where he is now, actually.
Yeah,
Not really sure.
that's a good question. I have had so many people ask me, and I don't know the answer to this question. I didn't want to interrupt him when he was talking about what was actually going on in the tournament. But ever since the PWBA Anniversary Open, where, of course, Josie Barnes took care of business and won that title, everybody is asking me, is she related to Chris Barnes?
No relation.
No relation.
No relation.
And that's what I suspected.
Ironic, but no relation.
Right. So, Big Mike Bazil says Ryan is out of Plano, Texas.
He's in Plano yet? Okay.
Or Louisville, Texas.
Okay.
One of the two.
Awesome. I know I have a few guys who watch the ZBL channel who bowl in the same league as him.
Ah,
It is with Kevin Williams, where they're doing wild stunts. Ryan has a great YouTube page right now and an awesome editor who I need to ask him who he has. But they're doing a league series with just wild punishments. I know Ryan wore a 2-2 a while ago.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, Kyle or Kevin. I don't remember what he was wearing. It was something nutty during a league set.
Okay.
But awesome idea.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea to see the PBA guys bowling some leagues, bowling on the easy stuff, whacking them. Then we have a ball stuck over here on 14, so we'll have a little bit. That's what did he just leave?
Nice cover.
1, 3, 5, 9.
Brandon Mooney, yeah.
Nice. Love to see it.
Okay, Big Mike says Ryan's editor is Roddy, the other guy on his team with Kevin in league.
Huh. Sweet. All right. Didn't know that. We'll have a little bit of a slowdown here now, which is okay. Just left a 1-5 on 13. We have a ball stuck on 14. Overall, looks like the low team's not doing bad, being the leaders. We can't see Team Holmes anymore. They're out in Narnia on lane 2. We have, who else? Team Briley's close-ish. Unfortunately, they're on, oh no, we can see their score. They're not on a lane where the TV's busted.
Man, that shot from Keplinger on 12, you know, you talk about that soft hand from way deep in. He makes it look easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He does.
It's just so soft. And I think we answered the question if Team Briley's striking or sparing a lot. They currently have, they're clean through 6 with 2 strikes.
Barnes looks like he's in front of the ball return.
Oh yeah,
starting
he
on
is.
that right
He is airmailing it right now. That's absurd. That is so absurd. Things he can do with the bowling ball are just wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. We're having a little bit of everything. We have the guys on 13 playing up 10. We have the guys on 12 playing pretty much on lane 11.
Yeah.
Wesley getting a strike here, getting a 3-bagger going. They need a couple. If they can get to a 225, they could set themselves up in a pretty decent spot. And with them missing lanes 1 through 4 is massive. I didn't realize that they were going to miss those. But missing that jump, I think Team Holmes, when they made the jump, they shot 167 on lane 1.
Yeah.
So making that jump from 18 to 1 is painful.
Sure. And of course, the fact that they start out 243, 252 when the lanes are fresh and you don't have to be in front of the ball return or, whatever else is huge. Yeah,
that is a nice little lead to put yourself at. If you can start at 680, if you can start at, 490, 495, that doesn't hurt anything.
Not at all.
Here we saw a 7 count. That's not ideal. I don't know what Wesley's throwing. Ion Pro, maybe? And he goes 7 through the face. Not the worst spot, but that'll only get him to about a 210 instead of a 225.
And yeah, nothing wrong with a 210 on this. You look around, you don't see a ton of teams approaching that. A lot of crooked numbers, a lot of spares.
There's the breakdown. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a delay here on 14. They're only in the 4th right now.
Dan says lanes 1 through 4, basically a different center.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They play night and day different. Although it seems like the sidewalls are harder on 1 through 4, so you get some fun messengers.
Okay.
That's probably the best part about them. So if you ever need a messenger Monday for Chad McLean on Instagram or Facebook, just go throw on lanes 1 through 4 in Owatonna and you'll get some fire messengers.
Okay.
It seems like you barely have to throw it down there and you will kick something. It's crazy. But they are tough. It makes tournaments in this building just bunkers of switching, going from some of these pairs where they're not playing terrible to 1 through 4, 5 and 6, which we luckily won't see, which are the bane of my existence. I think league here, I average about I'm like a 220 average, and I average about 180 on those pairs, 175 on 5 and 6.
Okay.
Although it is also the only pair I had 300 on last year. I don't know if that is good or bad, but they are not a fun pair.
Okay.
Not a fun pair at all.
And with the Champions Pro Shop Open, both years I've streamed it, it's always been in this bigger section, the high side. Yeah, we refuse to let anybody try to have the main pairs be over anywhere besides like 11 through 16. Sure.
Those are definitely the best pairs in the house. So it seems like it's the most fair in that regard. And Brutal Love, yes, in Owatonna, Minnesota. So southern Minnesota is where we're at.
Ricky wants to know, should I buy this UFO alert second drill for $20?
Oh, no. Ricky is on one for finding cheap bowling balls.
Yeah.
You got to watch out with the used bowling balls because if they were plugged already and not plugged well, they have a good chance of cracking. That gets a little bit scary. Sometimes it's not worth it. So
once you get past single drill,
it gets iffy.
Yeah, it gets kind of hairy. So
yeah.
I could understand why it's $20.
Yeah, I have a video of used bowling balls coming out sometime soon, and I say if you've ever plugged it more than once and you're trying to buy it, I'd recommend against it. The odds of it cracking are so high. It's just not really worth it. I actually was able to see Alec over in Michigan for their Memorial Day Open this last year, $10,000 tournament. He was crushing them there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Really fun tournament. It's only, I think, 4 game blocks, but there's 10 different squads that happen during the day. So it's really just that quick marathon. And the pattern is painfully hard. So you need to be shooting, I think it's only about 670. Or no, it was 620 to make cut this year, I believe.
In 4 games?
In 4 games.
Wow.
I think it was around there.
Okay.
4 games, and you had a lot of pros. You had Alec. You had Hope, who was there with them. You had You had Cam Crow, who won the event with a 360 grit purple hammer. I've never seen a purple hammer that dull, and it looked so good for him. You had a ton of pros, which was cool to see.
Ricky says, thank you for the info. Noted.
Perfect. Good. Yeah, you are welcome, Ricky. You're always here to help. It looks like, hey, lane 14 is back online, so we got a chance.
I don't think we're saying that a second drill ball couldn't be something great.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the chances kind of get a lot less as you plug it more and more.
Yeah, the more holes you drill into it, the worse it's going to be.
Sure. Jay says Cal Bowl in Lakewood has the craziest messengers action I've ever seen. Just watch any PBA tournament ever bowled there.
Those are the wild centers. There's one of those in Minnesota too, where the sidewalls are so hard that you get the craziest messengers off of them. There's a VIP area in a center here where it's just like a separate room with like 6 lanes, and you just get them things flying on those. Yeah, you get a 400, 500, 550 rev rate, and you get some wild stuff.
Now, which house is that?
That is Sartell, Minnesota. It's
up by St. Cloud.
Yeah, not River City. What is the name of that building? I bowled there a lot. I sure remember that. I will find it quick.
Yeah, I can't say I bowled in that one. I bowled at Southway a couple times.
Yeah, Southway is the larger Great River bowling. Yeah, amazing bowling center, awesome place, really clean, really well kept. But yeah, you get some high league scores and some wild sidewalls. Now we're gonna. Oh, it looks like lane 14 is still down. That's not good.
Yeah.
We might have a hold up here.
Yeah. Sweet Baby Jazzy B says, I really like that backsplash there. Very light and colorful. TikTok has a better color balance for that.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're on different cameras too, so that contributes to that as well.
Yeah, one of them's a little iPhone 15. Hopefully soon to be a 16. But yeah, it's a different backsplash here. It's nicer. I do like it a lot more than the screens like Boleros are starting to incorporate solely for recording purposes.
Right.
The glare onto the lanes isn't as bad, but yeah, this has been here since I remember. They've never switched it. Some bowling centers, you get them switching it every couple months.
Sure.
My home center in Melrose would switch it to like a Christmas theme every year. We'd have like some Rudolph and Frosty type backdrops, which are nice.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. We should be at the halfway point pretty soon, getting some score sheets, see where all the scores are at once we get this lane situation fixed up. Hopefully this isn't gone for too long, but we'll have to see. We'll probably have a pause for most of the tournament just to let lane 14 try to catch up right now. Just attempting to. We do have Team Crew. Are they Team Kruger on here? No, they aren't. Who is their team captain over here? Kuhn. Oh, we have Team Kuhn over here, who's at 14th right now. It's stepping up on lane 12. They have some good bowlers with them, so an unfortunate day for them so far. Barely tipping a 7-pin on lane 11. About to have a 150 on 13. We're going to have to count how many 150s there have been at this tournament so far.
There are a few, yeah.
I thought this would play so much easier than it did. That's crazy. Huh. Interesting. A little unfortunate, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Again, you can see the scores, not quite as updated as the ones we have in our hands, but this is after 4 games on the Sparetime Owatonna Facebook page. And as it stands right now, as it is there, as it is, on the hard copies, Team Low, really with a decent lead, plus 60. Team Holmes in second at plus 29, and Team Briley in third at plus 7.
I feel like there's a Ryan Burr here who might want to be jumping on for a little bit.
We can accommodate.
Whenever you guys are ready.
With a nice banana suit on.
I did dress up today. I showered. I did everything I could do. I did my due diligence.
I
did. I'm wearing a shirt.
First shower this month. That's a good sign.
You know, I did shower yesterday too, so we're 2 for 2
yeah.
this
Oh,
month.
that's crazy.
Okay.
Let's get you. You know, I got to see
Yeah.
nice and warm.
I
for
tell you what, go in the middle here
Yeah.
because
If you guys don't mind, I got a beer in my hand. I'll advertise some Busch Light along the way.
yeah. Okay.
Beth, is this mic also on?
Yep, that's
Okay,
on.
nice,
So you can hear Zach off to the side over there. Yeah, what do you think so far? They're not so easy, are they?
You know, I'm kind of happy I'm not bowling because I would have made them look impossible.
Yeah.
That's my knack the last, 4 years of my life.
I don't know. There's a lot of 150, so a lot of people are making it look
150 is
impossible.
good.
150 is not bad.
If you can bowl your weight, you are good.
It's better than 149.
I will tell you 150 is better than 149, and that's math.
Barnes, Big Mike, is on Team Low. They are the current leaders right now, plus 60 after 5 games. That team consists of Alec Keplinger, Ryan Barnes, Wesley Lowe, and Brandon Mooney.
You know, if you're a bunch of tour guys, you think you'd be more than 60 over?
Well,
that's just my personal opinion. But,
hey,
you know, I did help them bring. I brought scores down. I sponsored some bowls today, and I brought some.
Oh, I thought you meant the bowling scores.
Oh yeah, no, that too.
Zach brought those down.
What'd I do?
He brought the bowling scores down.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Apparently this was a mistake to pick this pattern, but it's entertaining on this side.
Yeah.
I did not think it would play this hard. They did just double stripped a couple days ago, so they are really crisp.
Yeah, I still don't think that's it. I just think it's the amount of shots I handed out on the golf course today.
That doesn't help much usually. Yeah.
You know, I did my due diligence and I handed them out today.
Good. That's good. You did a good deed there. Nice job.
If I read it right, it looked like the favorite came in, right? Peterson led.
Yeah, Peterson led.
That, what, 19 under, right?
19 under for 18.
Yeah.
I hear that's not too shabby.
That's not terrible. That's what I was told. Oh, hey.
I figured that was yours.
Yeah. We are waiting for 13, 14.
Peterson,
trying to see what's
19
going
under.
on there.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure that live stream keeps going.
Do they need a mechanic on 14?
Yeah, I think somebody's been back there for a hot minute. It's unfortunate. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll have a pretty big delay here with Lowe's team. With a team, there's a team in between at 13 and 14 that still needs to get on 14.
Yep.
So typical. Just to try to steal camera time.
I know, yeah. Yeah. I knew they
I am
planned
an
it.
A2 mechanic. I should see if they need one.
I think you would be a fantastic person to have
Are
back
you going
there.
to jump back there?
I think I might ask.
Okay.
I don't see anyone responsible at the counter, so
Okay.
I think we're just gonna parlay it and see what happens.
There you go.
Hopefully the folks here are up on their liability insurance.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, overall, I thought it was a pretty good day. The golf course went well. We had no hiccups. We got started on time. Everybody golfed rather well. I mean, it was a beautiful day on the course.
Pretty nice weather, yeah.
As far as the bowling alley, I showed up late because, you know, I was still in the clubhouse drinking beers. So it is what it is.
Now Ricky says he found something else. But he says, I don't know, I might just have to gatekeep this one.
You know, you'll have people checking it out, Ricky, so I'd keep it to yourself for a little bit. You do have a decent amount of people in both chats.
The art of gatekeeping is best done when you're not admitting
Yeah,
to gatekeeping.
rule 1 is don't say you're doing it.
Correct.
Hey,
Not that I would do anything like that.
We might have 14 back. So Ryan, you saw all the golf. How did Peterson whack it so much and no one got within 5 strokes of it?
They're all golfers. They're actually golfers. They show up to golf and not to bowl. It's a golf. I mean, it's a golf and bowl tournament, but the unique thing about this, The unique thing about and throw rumpies in there too, if you're going. If the neat thing about this tournament is that they actually have 3 prize funds. So there's a golf prize fund, there's a bowling prize fund, and then there's the overall. So, I mean, knowing you're just gonna partake in golf, you could show up and make money golfing.
There you go.
You know, I mean, if you put 4 golfers and not bowlers together, you could actually make money.
Hey.
And that's I mean, if you pick your battles, that's half. You know, I mean, that's half the battle, really.
Jay says, would love to see you out there, Fef. Maybe you could have pre-bowled so you could be in the competition. Man, if I pre-bowled in a tournament, can you imagine the outrage?
I mean, one way to find out.
Right.
Really.
I mean, I might be the first to say here, I think the 3 of us should just put a team together next year.
I mean, it'd be rude not to at this point. I have faith that we could shoot 150.
I'm still bitter I got cut. I mean, I'm a decent golfer and I'm a bowler.
Yeah, what did you do to your team since they cut you?
You know what? I still sponsored a hole. I still brought shots. I still bought shots.
Wow.
You know, it's just anything about bowling. I mean, Wesley Lowe's in the field. I mean, how can I not show up and support that Wesley Lowe's in the field? I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I don't know what anyone's told you today, but you look lovely, Wes.
Huh.
As you do.
This is getting real cute, and I'm in between something here.
That's all right. It's a good spot to be between us.
It's fair.
But yeah, it's funny, Jay. I've live streamed probably, let's say maybe this might be the 4th tournament I've live streamed in this house, and I've never bowled here.
Really?
Yeah.
That might be a good thing at times.
Okay.
Ryan's bowled league here plenty.
I'm going to say this house hooks extremely early, so I really don't know if you'd match up very well here. I feel like it wouldn't be just good for you.
Yeah. I'd probably go with what
I'm to the point
there.
where I'm trying not to bowl here because they're not good for me.
Okay.
Like, it's just a very misleading house where I feel like the better you throw it, the worse they look.
Oh.
Whereas, you know, at the arrows, it does nothing what you think it's going to do.
Okay.
Which is misleading for bowling.
We love the double hop.
You do get a good hop to the heads,
Yep.
and then they just hook so much down lane. If you think you need a 2-in-1, it's a 2 arrow, 1 arrow.
Basically, he's not wrong. He is not
Everybody,
wrong
we
at all.
got ourselves a little Schaff in the booth here.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
He's no Alex, but you'll do.
I'll do.
He's your second best Schaff, if you will.
I'll try.
Yeah, you do well.
All right. Big Mike Bazil says, I thought that about the spare time in Cedar Rapids, Iowa as well. I stopped going there because of how bad the bowling was there. See, I'll tell you, the houses that I've run into trouble at, I've always envisioned those are the houses that I'd want to bowl league in.
It's one way to look at it, but it depends how hard you want to beat your head against the wall.
Right.
That's the thing.
I'll never speak ill of the staff here. You know, staff, management, everybody does very well here. I mean, I'm a proprietor myself, and I can't tip my hats more than I do to these guys. They do a phenomenal job. It's just bowling aspect. I mean, you know, lane beds are what they are. Patterns are what they are. House here, they just make you want to bowl less competitively. It is what it is. You know, I love bowling here because, I mean, I live 5 minutes down the road, but I'd rather drive an hour to something that's more competitive and something that's going to reward you more for good shots than here.
100%. That is one of the tough things. It's just how the lanes are. And one of the hardest things with bowling is the lane services are so important. And if you have bad ones,
we got you on video looking great as always.
Yeah,
we got ourselves a Brad down there looking phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure he's got butts on his shirt.
Nice.
So
It's hard to notice.
this may sound weird, but I've kind of lost track of what game we're in.
We are in
Should be
game
like
8.
I think some people are in 8. These
It-
guys
it's
are in
like
7.
or 8, depending if your lane broke down or not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wesley.
So we're about halfway through.
I
Yeah.
think I should go fix lane 14.
Take one more shot and then try.
I think I should. I don't know. Maybe they'll cover my bar tab if I go fix a lane.
We will see.
I don't know what's going on.
What? You guys have a mechanic now?
Oh, hey.
I don't know. Lane 14 out and down.
The lights came on.
I know they're back there working.
I tell you what, if things weren't getting done already, they're about to.
They're about to. You start a snowball rolling downhill, and things are going to happen
I
in
said
Sparetime Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, if things aren't getting.
All right, we're gonna get an
they're
update
about
on the
to.
lane within the next 5 minutes. Remy, good, strong, sharp motive ball. The Steel Forge is super
It's a
easy.
little warm, but there's also a
Check
lot
out that Steel Forge. That'll be a good play for you. That'll be the most angle you get out of motive.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, we haven't heard anything about that lane yet. Al's
I
going
see
back
a bunch
there.
of hands in the air on lane 12.
We do
here.
see a
I
fight.
think, we might sneak a beer out of this deal here. He was all over it. The only guy sweating the building's me with my beer sweats, I guess.
Yeah.
I think this is one of my most enjoyable tournament experiences, even though I'm not even participating this year, just on the vast majority of talent and personality in the field.
Well, we sat here saying, no matter what happens, we're not minus, right? So that puts us in like 4th place right now.
Correct.
We're even.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are even.
It's always positive.
I think this is honestly one of the best tournaments of the year, just by the fact you get people to travel, 1,500, 2,000 miles cross country to partake. It's
For sure.
I mean, in today's society where it's hard getting people to drive down the road to bowl a tournament, I mean, we got people from California, we got people from Colorado, we got people from
Illinois.
This guy probably hopped in the car for 10 hours to bowl just to partake.
If he drove 10 hours to get here, did you drive 10 hours to get here, Brandon? I don't know if it was quite 10 hours.
10 hours. Yeah, I know he was here last night because I bought him a beer at Buffalo.
Oh,
Wild
okay.
Wings, so
There you go.
it's I know he was already here.
Brandon, what's Garrett's last?
It was 5 hours.
What's Garrett's last name?
I got plenty of time. We're not bowling.
Yeah.
No,
we're
you
not
guys got
bowling
like
yet.
20 minutes.
We got a little time.
Now let's get you on
You
camera
asking me over
here.
here?
Well,
Yeah, hop on in.
what's Garrett's last name?
Garrett Meadows?
Garrett Meadows.
Yeah.
Meadows.
That's it.
Yeah, what a guy.
He's the anchor bowler
He was.
who won 2 national championships at
Now
Whitewater.
it's Dawson who just got 3 off the right. That's my new anchor.
Stop living
Right
in
there.
the past. It's over with.
No, that's the future.
No.
That guy's the future who just got 3 off the
Dawson
right.
Peterson,
That's the future. Whitewater
happens.
bowling.
When
The guy
it
that got
happens.
3 off the right.
No. I want to know about living in the past because, you're a couple months removed from winning 2 national championships?
No, I only got one.
The club version
Oh, yeah,
and
dude,
the ITC version?
You did stream the club.
Yeah.
I did win 2 national titles this year.
Yeah. I mean, what's it like? I envision something where you take the Helmer Cup and it's like the Stanley Cup. You go.
It's still in my car actually
Yeah?
because Junior Gold was last week, so I still have the Helmer Cup in my car because it was at my table at Junior Gold.
What have you drank out of that cup?
I plead the fifth. Nothing is,
That's not a bad play.
nothing has been drank out of that cup as far as the university knows.
As far as the university
Nothing
knows.
has been drank out of that cup.
Sure.
hypothetically, what do you want to drink out of it tonight?
I mean, if as long as I don't get quoted in this, the champagne might have hit that cup once or twice. But as far as everybody else knows, nothing has gotten inside that cup.
No, Brandon, we never quote you on this channel.
Yeah, anonymously, there might have been champagne in that cup.
Yeah.
No comment if there was actually anything in that cup.
I'm going to preface this question by saying, when you are bowling, what's it like bowling with these guys? I mean, you've got 3 PBA guys here.
I'm the worst guy on the team by a mile. That's it. They put me in the 9-hole for one couple games. I don't know why. I don't bowl on tour. I'm not that good.
He was the soberest guy.
I mean, I might have been a little closer to sober.
You were the only one that could walk straight on the team?
I am wrong-handed, but I still, I mean, I threw the first 6 to start, and then, well, these guys are on tour. Like, Alec Keplinger's made 3 TV shows, Ryan Barn made 3 TV shows. Why am I bowling the 9-10 hole? It's dumb.
Here's a question for you. Do you think Alec knows that his name is mentioned every time I have a weekly show?
He does, only because he's engaged to Hope. That's the only reason he even gets mentioned.
Okay.
His fiance is a better bowler than he is.
Well, she's been mentioned too, but
that's the only reason he's been mentioned, because she
no. He's in the open.
You don't gotta say nice comments to him because he's standing right there.
It's not nice or not nice.
You already know he's only mentioned because he's engaged to Hope.
No. I think this was pre-engagement.
I don't know. Just because he bowled Wichita State.
The best thing we can mention about you is that you bought my drill press.
So that's also a fact.
Yeah, he bowled for Wichita once in his life. It's fine.
No.
Hope Gramley's a better bowler than he is.
No, so
on the record. I don't change my mind.
Belbo don't know everything. I'm telling you.
If we're bowling pot games,
Hope's still the better bowler.
Hope more than I'm backing you.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I think you were the one who challenged Nate Stubler, right?
I did. Nate Stubler sucks.
So Nate comes on the show, right? And his off-the-sheet challenge was Alec.
Oh, you feel it?
No, that's why I said
you're both left-handed.
I don't think he knows.
Nate Stubler's in my wedding. Alec is not.
Oh.
And
usher?
Well, he's an usher, but it's still in the wedding.
Okay.
But he challenged you to the show. You never appeared.
That's why you're in my show open?
You're both left-handed. Yeah.
Zach was saying we should trap you in the laser tag room and get it done.
If we got to throw reactive, I'll beat Nate Stubler today. If we got to throw a purple ball, Nate Stubler beats me anytime.
4 years ago? Was it? Probably. It might be 3 years by now.
So that's 3 years that you didn't accept the challenge. That's still 3 years ago. That's a long time to decline that. I was on the show.
I'll go get my shoes. I haven't worn them in 3 months. I'll bowl you.
I got to fulfill my obligation to stream this, and then we'll figure it out after that.
I challenge Keplinger again now, even though it's not my show. Next week. Well,
We'll
officially challenged.
get you a couple weeks down the line. We'll talk about it.
Challenge him again.
I'll do it tomorrow here.
Live and you just need a live show.
Yeah. There. See, Big Mike knows. He's literally right there. So ask him to do an interview.
We have plenty of time. We're 2 games behind.
Yeah.
You can ask him why he makes TV and I don't. You. I made TV once as a coach. I don't make it bowling. You say twice? I didn't make TV twice. Yeah. Sean beat you, and I beat your old school. We're like best friends.
This is getting wild right now.
I'm just gonna stand over here and watch stuff fly.
Are we finally bowling?
Yep.
Just lane breakdown. I'm gonna go 6 real quick with the camera.
Brandon's calling 6 count off his hand. He hasn't even gotten to the approach yet. If Brandon does in fact get 6, I'll probably take Keplinger in the old bull off here. If he gets 5, I might challenge him to a roll off. I'll tell you what. Wes is pumping fists like he's going to bowl another 900 in the Baker game. I don't know what's happening.
See? 10 back. Just like that. Hey.
Brandon did, in fact, stay on his feet, so he did get more than 6.
Balance or no balance? When 10 go back, 10 go back.
10 go back. I mean, you don't have to get to the line pretty as long as you just make them pretty go down.
That's what they said at Salt.
I mean, as a UW Stout bowler, I can tell you, they don't have to be pretty.
Did you bowl for Stout?
I did bowl for Stout.
Wow.
Yep.
Right.
Forever ago, I was a Stout bowler.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
That's why I've been called Stout my entire life.
I know that's
All right.
Sorry.
We're going to watch Alex step up on here on 13, and he's probably, if I had to guess, he's going to stand awfully left and get her going right.
Okay.
That's what Alex does.
So let me ask you this. You bowled for Stout. Your wife bowled in Spike's Holiday Sweeper, but you weren't there.
One of us has to run the business.
Gotcha.
So, nothing against my wife. We pick our battles. More competitive stuff I usually go to. The more fun stuff we let her go to.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's not a bash at Whole Cedars Spike's Holiday Sweeper.
Yeah.
It's just kind of how the cards lay for us.
That's right. Oh, he backed it up.
He did back that up.
Oh,
he got it to come out of the pit, and he didn't even hit it. That's just a bad time. We got Ryan Barnes stepping up. He's probably into, looks like he's about 35. Ooh, he's getting her going through the air. We got ourselves a nickel on 13. I think if he repeats that shot, I think Chris might have to mail him a check to buy a round here at Sparetime Entertainment.
Now, if I recall, she made some money at that tournament.
She did. I love my wife. She was starting to win more than I am, and that's kind of humbling. As I've been a pretty competitive bowler for a lot of years, and I'm just not as competitive as I used to be.
Oh. He did cover it up. It was kind of tough to see with that guy.
Yeah, he did cover it up.
Yeah.
We do not have beers coming everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe someone could tap him on the shoulder and just say, move out of the way because they're right in front of the cameras.
Hey, Brad, get the fuck out of the way. Hopefully the mic didn't hear that, but I fixed it.
Well, if that's what you want to hear, that's what I'll say.
Jesus.
Don't be so mean to me.
Hey, that was me talking to you nicely.
I haven't doubled all in like 4 games.
That probably was. That was probably the nicest I've been talking to you all day. I didn't feel beer.
Doing something good for this thing.
We got Wes stepping up on 13. He's going to do Wesley Lowe things left-handed and watch this bang.
Yeah.
You know, 2 years ago when I bowled
like
the Wes,
cheating.
he didn't do that. He struck like twice all day.
Yeah.
We got Will running out, whatever the hell kind of split that was on 11.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm more impressed with him picking it up or leaving it. I don't really know.
Can confirm, Jay, but I didn't bring my stuff with me, so it won't be me challenging anyone.
Jay, I think you're right. The booze did the booze is working. I think you could probably clean up here pretty good.
This is cheating, dude.
Whatever, 13?
Oh, don't worry about lane 13.
He just pulled out a ball out of a box. I'm like, good. You got to have 2 balls. They're better than us. They should be able to bowl. They should bowl that one more often.
Okay, Brad, I can't.
Knock the
I can't
7 out of
reiterate
there,
this
though.
enough. They are not better than you. They're just younger than you. They know less than you. They're not better than you.
Yeah. We are having fun, no doubt there. And Ernie Schlegel.
Oh, we sure did.
Yeah.
We sure did.
That's not good at bowlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pay there. I like open my app. There's like $800. Yeah, I'd have to pay that guy.
Andrew, I'm going to tell you, I might be kind of happy I'm not bowling today because they don't look very friendly.
Yeah. It's not easy out there. Okay, we got some updated
We
scores,
do
it
have
looks
some
like.
updating scores here.
Yeah.
You want to run down the list?
Yeah,
You
let-
probably read better than I can.
Let me run down the list. With a 2-11 in Game 7, Team Low maintaining their lead. They're at plus 66, with Team Briley in second place at plus 14. They had 226 in Game 7. They are the only 2 teams that are plus after 7 games. From there, you got Team Holmes at minus 26. Team Prenot at minus 91.
No, they're not. That's why I was going.
I mean, we've said it once or twice, but yeah, they're not easy out there.
They don't look easy. You know, I might not feel that bad about getting cut today. I mean, if Keplinger's looking at me for advice, I think they're in trouble. You're just looking at me, I know.
Cap, don't ever listen to Ryan for advice.
And there's 211 for Team
Yeah,
Low.
nice.
With
You know, if
in
Ryan
the
Barnes
eighth.
walked back here and asked me, Ryan, what can I do? I'd say, you know what?
Throw it better.
Use your thumb and grab another beer, and I think we'll be all right. You just play them like I do, and you'll be all right.
That's what happens when you go to stout.
Yeah. Stand on the big dot, throw at the little dot, make 10 fall down. That's what we did.
Chop the 10.
Yep.
Same as you do in Nebraska. Same thing. Same concept.
So, do you remember when you were at Stout, did they still have the lanes on campus?
So they did have a couple lanes on campus when I was there,
Okay.
but I don't remember anyone ever using them. They weren't really well maintained. So like when I was there bowling for the club, we did not use them. We actually went up to Broadway. We did most of our stuff out of there. Spike was phenomenal. He kept the club. I mean, Spike was probably our best booster. He almost did everything it cost, which as a pro shop operator for a collegiate club, you can't ask for a better supporter. Spike was phenomenal. We had a few of us did everything we could to get money out of the club. I mean, it was there was a few of us that really made the club stand out compared to other clubs on campus. And Spike, as a non-student, he was probably the best you could get. I mean, he's honestly one of the best supporters of bowling all around, not just UW Stout bowling, just in general. I mean, he runs his sweeper in December.
Yep.
He organizes. He puts a Shatek no-tap tournament together. He puts a squad for that.
Yep.
He puts a couple other things. We used to do a leaker squad for a while when that was pretty prominent. Spike's just all around then, the face of bowling. That was a close 10-pin on for Eric on lane 12, who is probably one of the best doubles partners I've ever had the fortune of having.
Eric Schott?
and that no Eric Vermillion.
Oh, Eric Vermillion.
Good old Eric V is honestly, if you ever need to be fortunate to win something, Eric's not a bad pickup.
I would agree. I've never had the pleasure, but I've seen him put up enough scores to know.
You know, Eric's carried me to back-to-back CBA doubles titles, which is might not be the highlight of my career, but it's one of the most satisfactory wins of my career.
Yeah.
Will looks like he's struggling on that one. He put her through the face for the old 310.
So that was Wesley Lowe starting out game 9 with a strike over there on 14.
That was I'm pretty sure that's Sam Kuhn on lane 13 picking up that funky looking split. That was quite the sight. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that say Kiger?
That's Matafee at with the 310 on 12. And took care of it.
Routine.
Yep. That's a makeable when you're Will, right?
At a higher competitive level, that 310 should be considered a makeable.
Yeah.
It's not for me, but that's why I'm not competitive anymore.
All right. So Ricky says he wishes Sean Rash were here and wants to know what happened to ZVL. He is here. He's off to the side.
We're giving Zach a moment to think.
Collect his thoughts.
That's all he does is he always thinks, and he looks like he's thinking awfully hard.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm not sure why he's not here. He should be. I've heard he's a decent golfer, and you know I've seen on the old live streams that he's pretty competitive.
Zach, Ricky misses you.
What?
Ricky misses you.
Sorry about the Ricky. Sorry, we're getting some TikTok stuff taken care of and all that. Letting Ryan take over for a bit.
Yeah,
that's what we all need.
Ooh, Briley, you couldn't roll a deuce in your own house.
Ooh. That's the thing. He's got house advantage. He's got name advantage for the tournament.
So what I was going to say that I remember about the Stout on-campus house is that they had, the old school scoring tables. You still had to write down your score.
Yep, they sure did.
But the settee areas were carpeted. So whenever you touched the metal part of that desk, you shocked yourself.
You did, yeah. You're not wrong with that. I remember that. When I was there and when I was competitive, the few times I did go there, it felt like they haven't oiled in probably a good year. So I decided that it just wasn't very productive to go there.
Okay.
When you're trying to score, oil kind of helps sometimes.
Yep.
Not that you need all of it, you just need some of it.
Sure. Nowadays, I think it's like a commons area.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I will tell you that the commons there did make a mean burger.
Okay.
I know I ate, pretty much all of them when I went there. I might not look like it, but I did.
We had a big 4-6 from Wesley. They've gone 3-bagger, split. And Team Briley can't strike twice in a row at least.
That's Will going up on the old dozen through the face for a 3-6-10.
It's pretty much just a dogfight between those two teams at this point. Team Holmes dropped off a cliff, 1374. Lanes 1 through 4 are not being nice to them right now.
But then again, it's like you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. How those scores are going to factor in with what we see here tonight.
And scores are super, super low. So if they play them any differently, they could whack them. There's a chance that they can go 200 over.
Sure.
I feel like they look very, very defined in friction versus non-friction, where if you get the ball there quick, it's very defined. If you get her a little left and she skates a little bit, you notice.
Yeah. And you can't get far enough left to be able to make it any different either. We're seeing Barnes lofting it. We're seeing Will already playing 25.
I also feel like the house isn't playing to their advantage, and this house hooks a ton.
Oh yeah.
And there's no shortage of friction here, so I feel like it might start coming down to a lot of finesse. We saw Lumpy going flush here. He's just got that touch. I mean, Lumpy's a fine wine. The older he gets, the better he's getting. He's I have the pleasure of watching him all year round. Lumpy's by far one of the best specimens for getting older. The better he is. The rest of them, I don't know.
I just had an awesome comment of why is everybody wearing golf attire? There was a golf event before. This is a golfing tournament first and a bowling tournament second.
Riley
starts with golf,
just
goes
threw a good one, go 10 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's the farthest his leg has ever gone up in the last 10 years.
So these folks came right off the golf course, drove about 20, 25 minutes, and
20 minutes,
and started their bowling squad. And then we have another squad tomorrow morning.
We have 34 teams. It was every team had a shotgun start at 9 a.m. Everybody golfed 18 holes this morning. We have half the field tonight, half the field in the morning. I don't know whether or not it's better to do tonight or tomorrow. I guess we'll see when the dust settles.
I think if it's me, I'm opting for the Sunday morning, but I mean, there's something to be said for folks from out of town being able to finish it up in a day too.
Yeah, you don't really want to grab a hotel room if you're 5 hours away like Brandon is.
Yeah.
Or, 20 hours like Ryan is.
I'm going to tell you guys, as someone who's kind of getting old, I would prefer to do it all in the day, because if I went to bed after golfing 18, I'm not bowling tomorrow.
Wow.
That was disgusting.
That was
filthy,
gross. Filthy
and
messenger.
he got in the
taking
way
out
of the
7.
shot, too. He stepped off, so he missed the messenger.
And,
that jerk.
I believe they're commentating on Wesley Lowe's filthy strike on 14, but that's why he's on tour.
He's technically not anymore.
No,
He's a rep.
well,
He's potato.
potato. He could be if he wanted to be.
True. Let's see how far left is Ryan going to get as the new game today.
Okay, we're going to back up. Wes has a 900 and we don't.
He does. What do you get that with again? Or where? That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was in California.
Yeah.
He's probably still the best dressed here. I'm just going to come out and say.
I got to look at what he's wearing again. I don't know. There's a couple well-dressed people. We know it's not Al in his purple and pink and green and blue. I think he lost. Now let's see.
I'm gonna flag someone down here to bring me another refreshment in the booth here.
That is a great call. It's a great call. How do you score it? First stage. So the scoring works where the golf placements get you a certain amount of points. I don't know exactly what the point scale was, but if there's 34 teams, just for example, first place gets 34 points, second place gets 33, so on and so on. Bowling then is a completely different tournament. Again, similar point scale. First place gets all the points, second place gets one less, so on and so on.
And Brent, I was thinking the same thing, because I was thinking he was Motive at the time. But yeah, he says he threw that 900 with a Motive Alpha Jackal.
Oh, that was the Alpha. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. And Ryan ended up striking out for 217. That was a huge 217. Keeps him.
That was a monster 217.
Yeah, keeps him ahead of Team Briley by another 30 pins. So.
Was this was game 9?
That was only game 9. Yeah.
Game 10.
They got 3 more.
Who this is on? What lane is that? 10.
Coming on to lane 11.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We're gonna have a 250.
Team Cleveland.
Team Cleveland.
Yep. Okay. Thomas Cleveland, Matt Cleveland, Ron Cleveland, and then their stepson Will Jones.
Will Jones,
who is not a stepson at all. He just wasn't able to switch his name in time for the tournament.
There you go. So they were coming into game 8 at 109 down, but 255, 256 will get them
That doesn't
a bit
hurt.
closer. Yeah.
You know, I
Doesn't
hear
hurt much.
maths there, and it's not too shabby.
No, it sounds good for them.
Back to Team Cleveland for a second. Rumor has it that Ron Cleveland said that William Jones is in fact his favorite non-child child.
That would make sense. I mean, his other choices are Matt and Thomas, so I'm surprised he didn't say it's his favorite above them.
You know, I kind of like me some Matt and Thomas.
Yeah.
That William, he might be my favorite non-Cleveland as well.
Thomas did just sign with Motive, too.
Yep.
Just a couple of weeks ago. So, congrats to him.
Say hi. Don't mind me.
We got ourselves
I got 2 games left.
we got ourselves an owl sighting in the
We just
booth
had a
here.
198. It feels like about a 240.
Is that your high game?
Obviously, no, we had a 201.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Obviously, the scoring pace is playing a little tougher than anticipated.
Alan, when's the last time you picked up a bowling ball before this tournament?
Dude, they're even letting me bowl the 10th frame right now.
Really?
Nationals.
Nationals.
Bowl Nationals in, what, April?
April. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
it was
about-
Nationals,
Took
yeah.
me about 4 games,
Yeah.
3 games to get
Okay.
loose, but I got a pretty good look right now.
Okay.
I just started too far right, and these lane surfaces is just tough. That's what it is.
They're brutal.
Man, it's hard to get down.
Oh, it's so
I feel like this house hooks
they don't
a fair amount, so trying to find a pattern that plays the way you like it is probably difficult.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, for the time of the year,
You know,
nobody's
Save
sharp
that
as a
extra
crapshoot.
$7.
yep.
It is what it is. We're having a good time.
Yeah, that's half it right there. Having a good time.
Yeah.
I think next year we might just go.
This
out
is
to
when
golf
it's
and
hot
golf.
outside.
No,
How
I'm
ours
just
feels.
kidding.
The golf and golf?
No, I'm just getting steamy.
No,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I got a good look right now, so I'm happy to finish at least decent.
It is four man maker, so it's
Looks like the lanes are up working again. Looks like we had a little log jam there for a little bit.
You guys are able to see Barnes over on the right there. Otherwise, you're
Let's
able
see
to
if we have
our second
anything exciting to
place-
happen down the
second
finish
place
here.
team
Yeah.
is someone.
This is
They
the
should be
most
on
recent
lane
one
13.
I've
They might be on lane
been
12,
handed.
actually.
So this was 7. But
Oh no, they'll be on lane 12 in a minute. We got a bit of a holdup. We got a little bit of a holdup going on, but Dawson with the double dribble.
Dawson double dribbled for a 210.
Yep. He is feeling very good right now. Not bowling wise, just he is doing well.
Honestly, that looked like a really good shot off his hand, but welcome to Sparetime, where they don't quite do what you think they're going to do.
100%.
all right, Zach.
What do you got?
Let me give you a question here from Sweet Baby Jazzy B. It says, all right, got to ride the eBay ball question wave. Should I get a single drill 2017 IQ Tour? Now, without knowing a little more information,
Yeah.
a price, maybe a ballpark number of games on the ball, or
Yeah.
even a weight.
Old IQs are good. IQs tend to not die out very quickly, but yeah, it's a little bit tough.
Delivery to Joe Esquire says these lanes are stealing strikes.
Yeah.
Typical.
Oh yeah. These lanes are not good, Joe. What's going on, Joe, by the way?
All right, so
We do have a scoring
we
update.
do have a scoring update. Team Low maintaining the lead, plus 94. Team Briley is at plus 70 now. So the gap has closed considerably. Team Cleveland in third at plus 3 after that big game that we saw, which was
That's okay.
well, that's a game ago. So 235 in game 9.
250 something, so that's going to put them.
I think we are now in game 10. Yep. This is game 10.
2-10, yeah.
So, Team Low with some nice scores these last three, 211, 211, 217, but they've got company.
So
Team Riley
I just gave
coming
one
out.
of the best bowlers out of the Midwest some of the best advice you'll ever receive.
Yeah.
That's confidential advice. I can't share it online because it's inappropriate and really, I just that's just gonna be the best of it. But I think Eric's gonna strike more.
Okay. Amelia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Eric's one of my longest lasting doubles partners. We've been fortunate to strike it time to time.
Okay.
And he just kind of listens when I have a suggestion. Not that they're I'm not right very often, but when they are, I look like Albert Einstein, and when they're wrong, I look like Helen Keller.
Okay.
Really, it's tomato.
Jay wants to know, does anybody know the house where Wesley had the 900? Good chance it was Cal Bowl. Usually big scores there. I don't offhand.
You know what? I'll go get the man, the myth, the legend himself.
You're going to find out.
And we're going to find out.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to bring him back here, and we're going to have him make it in. Can you go find ourselves a Wesley Lowe? And then he needs to, we got a question for him.
They are mid-game right now.
Yeah, Wesley will come back here and do it himself. I'll go get it.
All right.
All right. On the hunt for Wesley Lowe. Ryan
enough.
Burke. Will Maddafee is like wagging his finger at me over this whole thing.
What?
All right, I went and found him myself.
You got him yourself, huh? Okay.
I did. He's going to be here.
There he is.
Wesley,
Jay wants to know where you had the 900. Which center?
Glenfair Lanes in Glendale, Arizona.
Okay. There you go. In Arizona. So not Cal Bowl, but a lot closer to Cal Bowl than we are now.
It's just a jog down the street, really.
Right.
Yeah, really, pretty close.
We're neighbors.
Yeah, basically. That's what I heard. Ken, what would you bowl? What would you throw right now? Nothing. I would be grabbing food and leaving by this point. That seems like the better choice.
I will second that I am happy to be watching.
We are we're seeing, I mean, people are less upset than usual at a tournament, which is good, probably because there's so much drinking going on.
I'm going to be modest here and say that I've probably struck the most in this building just by the fact that I was born and raised here.
Okay.
And I'm happy to say that I'm not bowling.
I would say you're like top 3 in most strikes thrown in this building. I would argue that. Ed probably has you because of years.
I am 50 years behind Ed,
Yeah.
so Ed's probably this building was built in 97, and I was on the verge of being competitive in the late 90s, early 2000s. But Ed's probably outdone me just by the fact that, Ed bowls more than most people do ever.
Yeah,
like,
and
he just bowls.
And Ed is about 127 years old right now.
You're at home like doing
you bet,
laundry
Jay.
and watching your children. Ed's bowling.
Every
You're
time.
sleeping. Ed's bowling.
Yeah.
You think you're bowling? Ed's bowling on 2 lanes at the same time while
Yep.
you're bowling on 1.
He's bowling double the game.
Ed strikes here all the time.
Jay, rare is the time when you can ask a question about Wesley Lowe and just get the answer straight from Wesley Lowe in real time. So I'm glad we were able to take advantage of that.
We were very fortunate to provide a Wesley Lowe questionnaire.
Yes. One thing we do have on the pair right now is, one, we have a Don Connor trying to shoot a baby split. Let's first see if he can do that.
And he
proud
did
of
it.
proud of that guy. Second, we have Joe Engelkees making an appearance on lane 12.
There we go.
Running all of the greater Iowa bowling tournaments. The best run tournaments by far in the state of Iowa.
All over that 4-7.
All over the 4-7.
Joe was one of our previous show guests, so it was really cool for me to shake his hand because I had never met him in person.
Mike, when you bowl at Sparetime, they say they oil, but not always. Yeah, no, we did. That just 30 mils in this building acts like about 24.
30 mils here acts like 3 mils. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's this time of the year.
Yeah.
Everything hooks exponentially more than you would expect it. It's just you're bowling the first week of August in Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's
and it's honestly not hot out. It's not that warm out.
Today was beautiful.
Yeah.
But 100 mils will act like 10 mils. Like just welcome to Minnesota bowling.
Pretty much, yeah. Basically.
You just need to stand in the camera because you're a good looking brother. I'm gonna tell you what, Bradley. You're a good-looking fellow.
See, Lumpy can get away with it.
Are you done?
Yeah, he's fine.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this is fucking bullshit. If you're done, I'm gonna be so done.
All right. Brock says State is going to be fun here.
State is going to be an experience here. We actually have one of the co-state managers, co-state owners of Ryan, who's hosting. Do you know if which event you're hosting?
So we're gonna have minors in Fairbault.
Okay.
At JMO's.
At JMO's. Sparetime is gonna have the team event. We have not been told what pattern the state has chosen yet.
The state chooses?
The state does in fact choose.
Oh,
it
no.
was
No.
yeah, you can keep saying no, but that ain't gonna fix what it is.
For context, they put out 21 mills at state this year.
In a house that hooks more than this.
Yep, in a house that hooks way too much.
You'd all look like Ryan Barnes, Loft and Gutters.
Yes, pretty much.
Unless you're me and I just use more thumb, which is what you did 20 years ago when you learned how to bowl on, China.
Yeah. He hasn't learned that you're supposed to use less thumb nowadays.
Or none at all.
Or none at all.
I've been told no thumb is the best thumb to use.
It is.
For context, I close my eyes either way. I just throw the ball.
Well, Brock says that he thinks Mermaid was horrible.
I'm sitting on 35 just like fucking it up. But like Joe is having a
Brock,
hard time right now. Ken's
I feel like you might not be wrong, but personally, I've had a lot of success there. I love panels that hook before I throw the bowling ball.
It's a great shot.
They make them very predictable in the fact that the ball is going to hit the lane and go left. So that's I grew up here, so I was kind of born in the environment.
It's on me, but I like it.
So we're on to game 11 here as Eric Vermelia is going to get started on 13.
Right. I mean,
So back to Mermaid for state this year. I'm very fortunate that I bowl with one Eric Vermelia stepping up on 13. One of the best amateur bowlers out of the upper Midwest.
I get a little bit out.
He had that casual fist bump right there. That's the most excitement you'll ever get out of him.
How's he on the golf course?
You have a good shot.
I hear he's actually he's pretty close to a scratch golfer. Like,
wow.
He's plus a couple, but not many. He's phenomenal. Actually, this whole team in front of us on 13. Will's probably it's hard to call him the worst golfer because he's probably coming in at like a plus 6, 7, 8 handicap.
Okay.
Which in the bowling world is for a golfer actually stellar.
All right, Ryan, go get Will since he just threw the shot. We got a question for him.
For Matafee?
Come on in.
Matafee. He'll go. All right, we have our guy who's playing fetch, which is perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah, this works very well.
All right, we've got a question for you that we want you to answer in real time. Brent says, ask Will why he put his first name on his sports jersey style jersey.
My first name?
Oh,
true. It should probably say Wild Bill.
Didn't Ichiro used to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Not the first.
That's just what I do. That's what everybody does with bowling jerseys.
Yeah.
It is by far the best jersey in the building, though, by a landslide.
I mean, if we could put like a little Brewers logo somewhere around here, that might be an improvement.
I was thinking of doing like a 4-corner. You get like Wild and then Twins, but then the Twins had a fire sale this week, and then I don't want to do that anymore.
No. After this week, might be more of a Brewers guy, yeah.
I wouldn't go as that far.
No.
I would just say it's a very depressing week to be a Twins fan.
It was a sad week.
I'll tell you, if the Twins are playing against virtually anybody else but the Brewers, I'll cheer for them. And watching the highlight of Duran entering the Phillies game last night,
that was so cool.
That was cold.
I mean, it's hard for me to say that it was cool because it was just like, oh,
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, painful.
The best
but it's
common
good for him.
Yeah, it is. It's so perfect for him. He
He's
deserves to be on a good team.
It's like Correa. He's been wanting to beg the Twins to be a third baseman for the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I just rather just go to a different team than just stay here and be shortstop.
Yep.
It's funny. I don't even follow Twins that much.
Hey, could have fooled me. JP says Wild Bill.
One really quick announcement. Nobody's buying ball
What's up,
raffle
JP?
tickets. We'll be doing the ball raffle on after game 12. Nobody's in there. So here's your
Sounds like it's
ball. Odds are good right now.
Sounds like it's easy to win a ball for the ball raffle right now.
So, Twins should have traded Joe to the Sox. I don't know about that. And Jay wants to know if we can show current standings after 11. Well, they're in the 11th game right now. What I can show you is through 9. You've got Team Low. I don't know if you can read that or not. Hopefully you can. Team Low has got a narrow lead over Team Briley. But with Team Briley right in front of us, if we go back to the action here, you'll see that they are riding the front 6. So things could change rather quickly here.
I'm to the point in my life where I should just start coaching, because you go give a little pep talk on lane 13 and they listen.
Something happened.
Something happened.
Something happened.
I'm also very fortunate that I bowl these guys years round. I understand all their games, and we got ourselves a Brad on lane 14 that's just getting pumped.
Yeah.
I actually think I might sneak off here and give him a quick chest bump.
Okay. Brock says, "Don't get me started about the Twins." I understand, because I know your affinity for the Twins, at least when they're not a AAA team.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a Brad over here getting pumped up.
We got a match. We got front 7 over here on lane 13 right now with Briley stepping up in the 8.
We got Dawson slapping a 10 out on 14 and
Dawson's
stealing the flow, lining the bowl. He must have just watched Billy Madison.
This is even better, Jay. I said Brewers. He should have a chip magnet logo on that jersey.
I don't know why they don't. Really, they should. Riley looks like he's enjoying that.
That doesn't look
that 10
terrible.
got out quick.
Yeah.
He had a casual fist bump.
Yeah.
So the
They have a
front
chance.
8 for Team Briley with Eric Vermelia
That was
coming up in the 9th.
nerves of steel for a guy getting married on Friday.
He picked a Friday of all times.
You know, I actually don't mind him getting married on a Friday, because I can make that wedding.
You good?
I'm going to go to the wedding. I think
no.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Emily, I'm sorry. I might look like just a big old bag of drunk by the time I get wheelbarrowed out of there by my wife, but I will be there and I will look lovely.
Ooh, that hit on 11 was gross.
All right.
Oh,
No, that's
The 2-8-10.
you know, I'm not surprised by a 2-8-10 on Eric on 13, just by the fact that this house, the better you throw it, the worse it looks.
That is true.
But a good run
It's not great.
regardless.
Yeah.
We have a nice score this game.
And the Wesley Lowe team is currently on a 3-bagger. 2-bagger?
2-bagger?
Three bagger. The scores,
well, they're all
the
green,
lane is
so
the lane is
they're,
busted. We noticed this a couple days ago. The lane that they're on doesn't like to score anything.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh, Ryan.
What did I
Uh-oh.
do?
She heard you. Kinda.
You know what?
Amanda has entered the chat.
All right, everybody be quiet. We're all in trouble.
it's all Baker right now. It's all Baker.
I just can't stress this enough. I don't know what I did wrong, but we're going to start off with a,
Got a hook.
I'm sorry, I should have known better.
Nice hit from Will Matafee to start out the 10th frame. They can
I'm gonna golf clap.
We might
still
see.
got 265 up there. That would be
That's
That
big.
would be a monster, and then they are on pace to make a
not-
few up on Team Low
They
over
will
on,
take out a couple, but
on 16.
not as many as you were hoping.
So I'm fortunate enough to bowl with Team Briley on 13 year round, and our basic team concept is you're the youngest. You're probably going to take most of the 10th frame. So today's kind of unique with Wild Bill stepping up in the 10th frame with Riley not.
8th pin.
All right, we got ourselves.
But I think that's pretty much chosen for them because they have to keep alternating, right?
I believe this one's where you can just always pick the 9th, 10th, correct?
Oh, I thought you had to keep alternating.
Or do you have to alternate? I'm not really sure.
Not
Well,
possible.
you could ask Briley. He's right there.
That is a Briley.
Yep.
Hey, Briley.
Briley, do you guys get to pick your 10th frame? What? Do you pick your 10th frame?
Pick who bowls where?
Yeah.
Or do you
is it
keep
through and through?
alternating?
For the 9th, 10th, you get to pick?
Okay. Sounds
So,
1 and 2 bowl 9 and 10.
okay. So we were just informed that 1 and 2 does in fact bowl the 9th and 10th frame. So it is just a continuous Baker 4-man style.
Yeah, we have a nice 255 from those guys. We're going to have a potential 257 from the Dawson team. Now, they're in about 14th place right now, give or take a few pins. Actually, they're not doing bad. They're in 8th.
Yeah.
Look at them go. They're 180 under, but they're in 8th. Shows how low scores are today. But a 257 from them is massive.
Well, they were in 15th place after 9, but they did not have their 9th game in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Interesting.
best guess, I would put them 5th, 6th.
Yeah, somewhere up there. Let's
Green
see.
jacket, gold jacket. I mean, really, does it matter?
We've got Ryan. Wow, he left a 3-pin on for Team West.
What we've been doing all day.
Brad, no one's going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you, you look good doing it, too.
Hey, Trey, thank you for following.
That's half the battle.
Sean, tell Lumpy Skilling says hi. If I can stop Lumpy, I will.
I thought that was my wife on your shirt. That's probably why she's yelling at me in the chat here.
The 215 from those guys. 1 game left, right?
So you got a pair here with 255 and 246.
Yeah,
And now we're
13-14
going
is
into the-
definitely the pair of the
final
house.
game.
We got a nice shot from Jake Bedard on late 13. Jake is he's a phenomenal player out of Iowa.
Okay.
Is he storm staff?
You know, I don't know if he's on staff, but I know
Okay.
he throws the Storm family. He throws a lot of road on all the goodies. I'm personally on staff, and I love the family. So if he's not on staff, he could be. If he's not, I don't blame him.
6 count from Vermilia for the first. So he went 2-8-10 on his last ball in the last game, and now he gets to be the 1st, 5th, and 9th. Maybe not the best time for that.
Got ourselves a 2-pin on 13.
Ryan, can you remember ever bowling in a 4-man Baker event that wasn't this? It just seemed like a kind of a rare occurrence that you'd have 4-man Baker.
Other than this, I don't know if I've ever been in one.
Okay.
I know there's a few smaller houses in Wisconsin years ago that did 5-man. I've been in a couple 3-man Baker tournaments.
Yeah.
I honestly, 4 is just kind of unique.
Yeah.
Like the 3-person teams I've been in, it was everybody was 1, 2, 3 down the line, and then the 10th was just kind of whoever you had the best look.
Right. You picked the 10th.
Which made a lot of sense. This one just keeping the the cycle around 1, 2, 3, 4. I understand too. That kind of makes it easier to question things. No, honestly, I think most things in the upper Midwest are just 5-person Bakers.
Yeah.
Honestly, Baker's kind of almost
Nice
a
shot
thing of the
from
past.
Joe.
There's not many things that are doing it. A lot of them do like a lot of. We'll bowl 3-game series as a 5-person team, and then we do like the high five. Is it the high five challenge in Milwaukee? They do like three series, and then like 5 Baker games or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a team
here's an
shift and then Baker.
Al Houston sighting.
Yep.
We do have ourselves an Al in front of us. If he doesn't win best dressed today, I think it's rigged.
He will either win best dressed or worst dressed, one or the other.
Tomato.
Somehow he's going to win both. It's the purple unicorn shorts.
The purple unicorn shorts, it's always a solid look, but the most surprised I am with Al today is he not wearing a hat.
That's true. This is one of the first times I've seen him hatless.
He was earlier, and it was green.
Adam, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Appreciate it.
We got
we got some yelling. There we go.
We got ourselves a Jake stepping up on 13. If I had to guess, this is going to be a quality shot. Where is Jake in the standings? We're looking at 6th.
6th, yep.
So we.
But again, that's after 9 games. So.
After 9, this is game 12. We haven't had an upstanding in a while.
We have not.
The low flare sticker has made another
How
appearance.
many do you have? A lot.
I'm
Okay.
supposed to
Wow.
ask A1 Upton about his low flare. If I had to guess, he probably likes it. But that's because all he ever does with it is strike.
A lot. I lost a lot of money to that guy because of that low flare. Oh, Bedard, good spare.
There we go. We got Jake with a good old rundown of that 4-8.
It's kind of funny how the question, what about me, has just kind of gone unanswered. That's pretty slick.
I don't really know what. I mean, my wife is stellar. I mean, she tolerates me. I mean, that's. If that's not the first bullet point, I don't really know what more we can. How much more we can compliment her. If you guys are fortunate/unfortunate enough to know me personally, you can just imagine the saint that my wife is to tolerate me.
All right.
Yeah. If I had to put an asterisk next to my name, Fef, I would probably say I am, asterisk unique individual.
Okay.
Unique individual.
Yeah, I'm unique. I am unique. We got a little casual fist pump.
We're getting some.
1 DC on lane 12.
That is the most emotion you will see from this man when bowling.
Donald?
A singular fist bump, maybe 2. In a big moment.
I mean, that was him running it out.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I mean, he slapped it off. He crotch chopped.
Yeah, he did it all.
He just hit you with the old PWA.
Oh.
Who do you think you are?
That was Will Matafee with an incredible
And he does
messenger.
it all with that little fist pump.
What Will just did is what Don basically also did.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Will's still high-fiving people, and Don is over here just like, I'm going to do it again.
That's not good. Wesley left a 3.679 in the 9th over there. We might see Team Briley take him over this game.
Wow.
That's big. That's really big. Saw Darren on 12, leave a bone 9 pin, I think.
The old bone 9.
Love to see it. If Wesley picks us up, they might have a chance.
We were awful. But you look lovely.
Thank you. Oh, and a 210 for Langer. That's going to be tough cover here. Brent says one of a kind sums it up too, Burr. Best beer slanger around today.
West just went 6 out in the 9th.
So
he missed all 3 to get count.
They need to double to get in the 190s.
Back to Brent. Brent, I've been called worse, so I'm going to take that as a compliment. Yeah, I think it's just because I was dealing some of them loose lines you were fortunate enough to provide today.
3-pin from Barnes. They're only going to go 188.
Where are we staring at here?
Briley crushed it.
Briley, 10 backs. We're looking at they can get to 2-teen if they sheet.
Always a pleasure, brother. Yes, sir.
Have a good one. Thanks, you too.
What do we got down here for Team Low? We're looking at a...
We will not have scores till the end.
One. Math is hard. 185.
Yeah.
On 17 for a 1 Team Low. Sorry that I had the Owatonna math going there for me, and you know, Busch Lights, they make it hard to add.
It's a strike for Vermelia.
The best doubles partner I've ever had, just snowplowed a double, which is standard for him. You got Jake throwing at the old 10-pin. That's uncharacteristic for him for flagging that bad boy. It's probably not his fault he left it anyway.
All right, Dan Chambers wants to know, Burr, did your cart mate make it through the FT? Or, I'm sorry, through the afternoon?
You know, Dan, that thing made it all day. I never hit anything. The back kept all my empties clean. I did, unfortunately, run out of beverages in the cart. I had to go back to the clubhouse. I don't really know what happened. I think that was their fault for, undersupplying me.
Okay.
I'm not sure who that was on 13, but he looks like he throws it pretty well. We got Brandon Mooney taking a walk here. You look a little sad.
Yeah, probably not the way they had envisioned finishing the block at 185.
I don't think it was their fault. If I had to pick the worst pair in the house, I would probably say it was 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of pick your poison, right? They didn't have to make the walk to 1 through 4.
They got a huge advantage by not seeing 1 through 4, but a huge disadvantage going all the way to 17, 18 to end it. So this is going to be an interesting ending because these guys are going to get to 202. 202.
What about your passenger, Ryan?
Hey, Brent, we're not going to talk about Kevin. He had himself a day. He's gearing up to get married, so we're kind of we just kept his bachelor party alive. So we can't say anything bad about him.
I'll try to hop in a little bit if I get out of here.
So 202 for Team Briley, which, given the circumstances, is pretty darn good. We won't have scores till the end, but it'll be interesting to see.
Do we have scores after 10?
We have them after 9.
9 only?
So it's really anybody's guess at this point.
There's going to be some math in there.
Because these guys went 57 over, I think, for the last 2. Lowe's team went even, I think, for the last 2.
I'm just going to clap my hands and say, Eric, not only did you strike a lot, you look good doing it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, not as good as you, but I do what I can.
Now, you strike.
At least my head's much shinier.
He does have a shinier head.
His head is awfully shiny. I'm going to tell you that if you need to get carried to anything significant, Eric's probably the guy to carry you. He don't look like he can do it, but I'm going to tell you, he's carried all of me to a W or 2. So
I thought you meant physically for a minute.
He looks lovely too.
Yeah.
Really, it's half the battle.
All right. I'm gonna go close my side quick.
It's about time I get recognized for all my hard work.
Yeah, as we come to the end here, I'm hoping we can have a word with some of the folks who are getting.
That was the one Nate
up
shooting
here.
in the booth, and I'm going to tell you,
He's just the biggest fan.
The biggest fan of you?
In bowling in general.
Oh,
He's
just in
the
bowling.
biggest fan. There's going to be a lot of commotion here for the next couple minutes while we wait for scores to settle.
You think so?
Nobody's thrown anything. Nobody's ran, so everything went well.
Hey, Will.
William.
Let's see if we can.
We're going to get a one Wild Bill in the booth here for a second.
Let's get a quick word, Will. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about what led to that great finish that you had those last few.
I think we just grinded for the last couple games. I mean, we had a $180 on 9 or 10, and that was our low game of the day. So we were just hitting the hole. We were leaving makeables. We would miss a couple, but still shoot 180, 190. Grab a couple strings. But that last one, the last two, I think it's just the pairs. They just kind of came to us, and I think we just figured it out as a team, and I think we just vibe the whole time and just throw the ball instead of thinking about it too much, instead of looking at scores.
You look pretty comfortable in that anchor spin.
Yeah, that's usually where I'm at. Either that or the 4 spots. Usually Eric is usually in the 5-hole. That or Lumpy. Those guys are shot makers.
Why don't you walk us through what you're throwing and how you decided that was the ball you're going to go to?
I was throwing the Zen 25 the entire day. I liked it all the way down when we started on 2 and progressed the whole way. I think I only moved about 7 boards the whole time. So I just kind of hand tricked it the whole time, just try to get it to roll in the first about 5 feet. If you didn't get it through that, it kind of just shot and washed out, or 2-8-10 like Eric did in the 9th, the last frame on 13. So if you didn't really get it to roll, then it's not going to hook. So if you can get it to hook, and I have a pretty forward roll, so I didn't have trouble getting it to hook.
So when you made that jump from 4 to 5, what'd you find? I mean, was it different for you?
I had to move about 3 and 1 left. I definitely had to move significantly farther left and throw it a little bit harder. We couldn't roll it as much as we were on 2 through 4, so we had to throw it a little bit harder. But I mean, you still had to roll it. If you got to shot it through it past it again, it's just going to wash out 2-8-10 easy. So I think our just camaraderie, our ball rolls just matched really well together, and we just bowled really well as a team those last couple games.
Things, of course, got a lot louder in here as you get to the later games. Obviously, I don't have to tell you, you got to kind of quiet the mind, keep the focus narrow, and do the job. How'd you do that?
Me personally, I took this from Chad Nelson a couple years ago, as there are birthday parties and end of CBAs, like the step ladder and everything, birthday parties going left and right, open bowling. He just said shots are between foul line and the pins. There's nothing else that can affect your shot, no matter what happens. If they're 4 lanes over, 2 lanes over, it's all up to you to make the shot. So I quiet my mind and just focus on where I'm aiming and what my area is, and just throw the shot and block everything else out.
Certainly worked well for you today, and some great advice for the folks watching. Will, thanks for the time, and congratulations. Nice run there.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we played golf really well, and I hope the score holds up for tomorrow.
We'll see in a few here as they are tabulating the final scores. Yeah. Which gives me this awkward moment to not really know what to say until we can find one of your teammates, right?
It's hot in here.
It is hot.
It is 75 degrees in here, and I am burning alive. I think if I go outside, it'll be colder.
That
100%.
You're not wrong there. I bowled league here for a few winters, and one of the reasons why I stopped bowling full time here is I feel like they try to cook you.
Literally,
they do.
Alive,
yeah. It's miserable here. It's one of the reasons why I don't.
I mean, at our center at Bogart's Entertainment Center, open up in Apple Valley, their AC broke like a month ago. So it was like 2 weeks of like this, and we were bowling sweepers, and it was incredibly hot. It was probably maybe even a little bit warmer than this. I was sweating about frame 4 usually. This took a couple games, but this is kind of what it feels like when I'm in my pro shop up there, because I don't have AC back there. So if it's 80, it's 80. It's hot.
Zach was saying the approaches tend to stay pretty good here despite heat. Was it okay?
I'm kind of surprised by that because it is synthetic. Over at Bogarts, we do have wood, so it's a lot easier to maintain, and it doesn't really get affected by that as much. So synthetic approaches, I'm not really a huge fan of them because if you get any moisture or anything, they'll get really, really tacky, and it's hard.
We got some scores.
Some scores. So after the whole enchilada, Team Briley has the lead or the win, whatever you want to call it at this point, at 131 up, and Team Low at plus 55. How do you like that?
I feel great. The only team that we're worried about is Dylan Hansen, Eric Schott, those guys, because they tied us in the golf part. And the Petersons already bowled today, so that's the only guys that we're worried about. Because if they beat us, then they win by whatever difference between first and second is. So essentially it's a guaranteed first or second, either one. That's the way I see it. But they were hard. It's not usually like this. That 130 over was very, very hard work. That was hard. If you watch professionals go 55 over, you know that it's hard.
Like I said, congratulations on a great set, great run there at the end. Got a teammate you can send over?
Of course. Yeah. We'll get Briley in here since it's
Get Briley in there.
Alan Briley.
There you go.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, thank you. Will Matafee giving us his synopsis of what it was like for him at the end. That great run for Team Briley, and the aforementioned Briley.
Yeah.
Coming on over as the crowd grows behind me. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it was not looking so good there, but the last couple games really helped us.
I didn't even know you bowled today.
Thank you. Well, I didn't really bowl. I couldn't get it off my hand for the first 6 fucking games. Oh, I shouldn't swear on this. That's not a good idea.
You swore before I did. How do you feel about that?
It was bound to happen eventually.
Tell us what it was like. What were you guys talking about as you kind of came down the stretch and made that big run?
Oh God, they were hard. We started on the lower bay, so they hook a little bit more. They hook a little bit more in the front.
They hook a ton.
They hook a lot. So then as we progressed, we started getting a little bit more soup down the lane, and we couldn't figure out how to get our balls to change directions the right way. But we started with quicker balls down there, and we were trying to figure out why everybody was throwing the smooth balls. And we're like, this doesn't make any sense. We shot 230 the first game with a split in the 10th. And as we transitioned, we're like, all right, well, we need to control the back part of the lane, and that's what we did. So as we kept moving, then I didn't move much the next 3 games. It was just once we got pair to pair, it was figuring out what's your ball doing. Is it a little bit quicker down the lane? Then make your move there and communicate to the team and just keep going and strike as much as we can.
It's obviously a lot more fun when you score better. From the outside looking in here, it seemed to get louder and louder as the day wore on. Was it fun for you guys? Were you enjoying yourselves as you were kind of getting back in it, clawing your way back in?
Oh, absolutely. So it's actually kind of funny because we had to do the same thing in golf today. We got to the 8th hole and we were 4 under, and we're every team's just lapping us. We're like, oh, well, I guess we got to figure something out. And then the last 10 holes we birdied. So we made a run the last 10 holes in golf, and we made a run in the last 6 games of bowling. So it was just kind of a day of highs for us.
Can momentum carry over from one sport to the other?
Honestly, I'm not really sure, but it did today. We figured it out in the back half, and it went pretty well. So maybe we can snag a high game pot or something the last 4 we went 100 over the last 4. So hopefully we can snag a high game pot, get a little extra cash out of it, and hopefully we can catch a dub tomorrow.
So I drew a depiction of how I thought you would have played the lanes today. This is going to be like a side view of the lane, if I had to guess, backwards. It's going to go up and then onto the lane. So I thought he was clearing the front of the lanes. And then if you wanted an overhead of the lanes, that's how he played them. Is that going to be?
My ball did start getting airborne just a little bit. It just had to get through the front of the lane, so it could go through the pins the right way. But that was very close.
I was telling Zach that's how I would have played him all day. Like the best thing to do him here.
So many times.
6 off the left, probably.
You know, I'm very curious to see how tomorrow plays. A lot of times they get harder, but pair to pair, there's going to be more people throwing urethane tomorrow, just because I know who's coming on that squad. They're either going to be much softer or even harder. I mean, it was what? I mean, at the end of the day, 6th is what? Averaging 180 or something?
Here. 6th is Bedard at minus 177.
Yeah, that's crazy for a bigger team. Like we've always put out patterns that we want to challenge people, but teams always crowbar them. Someone's going to figure out how to get to like 300 over. I would be very shocked if someone got to like 200 over tomorrow. No, I think it's definitely possible, but there's just pair to pair. If you hit the wrong pair at the wrong time, you're cooked.
Are you thinking more of that's how they were broken down to start? Or do you think they were just that well defined where it was cliff to start, or do you think they were just made that way?
I think it's the combination of this bowling center and a combination of people starting a little too far left because they realized they had some hook down the lane. And then as they progressed, I don't want to say they got too cliff, but they just got swampy down the lane. And getting to the hole was okay. You could get to the hole. It was just a matter if you could knock them all down or not. So, and that's when we're bowling on sludge. I mean, the guys that struck a lot, I mean, the PBA guys bowled really good because that's just what they do week in and week out. They get to the left, they throw it slow, they curve the lane, and they know how to blend it out down the lane. So, at the end of the day, they're going to bowl well. This isn't something we see all that often. So, we're used to very defined spots to throw the ball to. That wasn't there today.
Without getting into too much detail, I noticed that there were a lot of jabs thrown in the group chat leading up to this.
Yeah.
Do you think that kind of thing helps your cause?
Yeah, I was the one throwing most of those. And I was throwing a lot of them at the golf course today, and I was also throwing a lot of them at bowling today. So I think that helps my morale a little bit, helps the team's morale a little bit. Throw some at the other opponents, maybe throw them off their game a little bit. Other than that, it's just really fun to do that and just see people's reactions. So I'm going to continue doing it into tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but into tomorrow I will continue throwing those.
I didn't respond a lot, but I laughed a lot.
Yo, they were great. I cooked them up pretty good.
Personally, I felt like it might have just stirred the pot a little bit. I mean, you stir the pot of honey, the bear's going to get angry. I mean, I think they might have came out swinging today just based on the fact that you poked a bear a couple times. But overall, I think that it's all fun and games. I mean, it's not like anything got out of control. I mean, I think it was all just, a part of, the competition, the camaraderie. I mean, most of the people that show up here, I mean, you'd put them in the friends and family category. So I don't think, it's poking the bear never got out of control. But overall, I think it was just all fun and games leading up to it. And I think it just kind of made the morale and overall everything better.
I would agree. Yeah. I mean, it's always fun to be able, this event is turned into a lot of people return every year, right? So you get to start to know people who play in the event, and you get to know how people are, how they after we play 18 holes of golf, how are they acting when they get to the golf course? Are they playing on Saturday? Are they playing on Sunday? Are they playing on Sunday? Are they going to show up and watch the bowling and just have a good time and chirp people? We want that. We want that kind of morale. That's just what we're looking for. So it's a fun time.
Good stuff. And I'll tell you what, he talked about poking the bear. Today, I think you were the bear.
Maybe. There's a chance. Yeah. You come on at me. We'll let it rip. It's coming right back at you. But, yeah, I got a lot of friends here that have been they're going to poke at me most of the day. So, and I'm all right with that. I can take it. I'm going to dish it out as hard as I can take it. So,
well, congratulations on a great finish here. And
hopefully it holds off till tomorrow.
We'll see. Yeah.
Title number 3 coming in. We're trying.
There we go. He would be the first to do it. Briley Howe, the namesake at least half of the namesake of this tournament, as the other folks around here just kind of milling around, and yeah, the day is done. Any final words?
To the best of my knowledge, nobody got hurt, and that's a win in my book. You start getting old like me, you never know what's going to happen. And that's just spoken like a true champion.
I know you can't see Zach, but he's in here.
He's going to weasel.
I want to go back over here.
Yeah, you can stand back
Come
here.
on over here.
And
now that we got the short guy out of the way.
And I mean, the biggest thing here is this was his first time doing live commentary at a tournament, right?
It is. First time trying live com. A lot of people have been asking for it for a while. From the channel, just never really many situations to. But no, it was super fun. Thanks for having me. It was a great time. A lot of people tuning in, more people than I think we've had at this tournament for a while. It's a hidden gem in Minnesota. Seeing a lot. I mean, we had PBA Rookie of the Year hanging out here. I don't think we had any titles here from what I remember. I don't think, but overall, just some of the best talent in Minnesota. So
Mitch Hoope actually, he's a double BJ champion.
Yeah.
And he bowls tomorrow. You got
AJ
Chapman. I don't think there's any PBA titles on today, but some of the best in the field are here. So just because they haven't won doesn't mean they're not, worthy. You got some of the best amateurs out of the Midwest. I mean, overall, it's some of the best talent in the country, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate both of you guys being around. We're going to see either of you tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I have to see. I might be here hanging out, commentating again, helping out, getting some videos, see what we can do.
We're going to see how the hangover is tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the best answer I can give you. I got some sun. I drank all day. I'm pretty sure I haven't sworn yet, which is, if you know me, that's a miracle. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Briley beat you to that one.
Briley swore more than I did on live stream. So, Terry, wherever you are, spank him. I don't care. Get him. Other than that's the best I can do.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on, and, of course, all of you. And don't forget that we'll be right back here tomorrow. You can go to bit.ly/golfbowl25. That's all lowercase, gets you right to the playlist. You can see this segment of the tournament on replay. And check out our live stream tomorrow, starting at 9:30 a.m. right back here at Sparetime Entertainment in Owatonna, Minnesota.
Andrew, I got one more thing, and all I can say is, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Like he said. For Ryan Burr and Zach Ludemer, I'm Andrew Pfeffer with Bowling with the Pfeff. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope to see you again tomorrow, and have a great night.
Thank you for watching Bowling with the Pfeff. Pound the like button and subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Bowling with the Pfeff is brought to you by Chip Magnet. Raise your snack standards.
Jerry's Score More Bowling Supply inside Wagner's Lane. So Eau Claire, Wisconsin area's leader in bowling products and services since 1988. And Visionary Video Hub, video with impact.
Email bowlingwiththepfeff@yahoo.com with questions or to appear on the show. You can also reach out on your favorite social media platform.